For example, you want this person, this partner who is super attractive, this and that, earns this much money, perfect. What can you bring to the table?
But when you meet someone organically through some event or something, you know, they have more of a motivation to keep talking to you and to keep on getting to know you.
Her just reacting to my stuff, and then for her to just seeing my stuff, for her not opening my stuff at all after that. And on July 4th, and you were there.
This motherfucker had the audacity to show up and be like, "Oh, my dad has that car,"
It's at the shop.
and I was like,
It's like,
yeah. He's like, "Yeah, it's that one." And I was like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Well, I mean, what's up?"
Prior to this whole,
I do
whole
for sure.
Congress thing,
Yeah.
do you believe in aliens, and do you believe that they've come to this planet if they do exist? It's like, I kid you not, Mitch, bro, Emiliano, Frank, I kid you guys not. It actually sounded like it was coming from the kitchen in the house. It didn't sound like you can.
I have a question.
Hey, how's it going, beautiful people? Welcome back to Max's Mics. This is episode 20, and today is a very
20.
special episode. And may I add that this is season 2 of this podcast, actually.
I like that.
Yeah, so
That's
the
smart.
guests have been strategically invited, and they have a very special reason. So we're going to go ahead and start with Mr. Emiliano Tamez. The reason why Mr. Emiliano Tamez is here is because he's the first guest ever on this podcast, and of course I had to bring him as a very special thank you. Mr. Francisco Latorre, a.k.a. Mr. Diamond Duck. He's the guy that has spent the most time in this podcast. He's the most frequent guest. And of course, Mr. Mitch, a.k.a. El M3, that he's looking to start his podcast late this year in Q4. So go ahead and take it away, guys.
Yeah.
So, Emiliano.
We were just like, I was
Yeah,
talking
we're
about
like,
that.
alright.
Hey, I was taking a sip of my Monster, dog. My bad.
Oh, shit.
All right, so who's gonna start off? What's up? I mean,
Yeah.
Max already started off for us, but
Well, I mean, check it out. We got the new studio. So
bro, this new studio is.
we invested a
fire,
little
bro.
bit of money in it, but, you know, everything came along.
It was definitely fucking
Dude, how'd
worth
you
it.
came up? Like, who did this? For
Okay,
you?
so check it out. This was an Etsy thing. The backdrop, it was already designed.
Yeah.
Don't
and
give out
and
secrets.
I just told them, I was like, hey, bro, can you just add my logo? And they were like, yeah. And so
Alright.
they did. And so they just shipped it out. And my homie Steven, big shout out to him. He helped me like put it all together. It was a pain in the ass. Pain
It
in
looks
the
like
ass.
it looks like it took at least 2 hours.
That thing took about 5 hours to put. Yeah.
Never
bro.
mind.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was
God
crazy.
damn.
It's a beautiful set.
Beautiful mural.
Thank you so much, brother.
I'm kidding. It sucks. How?
Yeah, man. So,
Oh Jesus.
yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next
We'll
one.
See you guys in the next episode. You know what? Like, well, now that I'm noticing, it is weirder without headphones.
Well, yeah, because we're not used to it.
We're not used to just like talking.
you wanna have
It-
headphones on now?
It doesn't feel like a podcast
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know.
Right? It just feels like we're
Mitch
just
is all
talking like
itchy. He's like, I don't know,
Yeah,
I need my
yeah.
headphones.
Now I'm tripping.
Bro, it is weird. Like I've never done a podcast without headphones.
Okay, so where are the headphones at then?
I mean, they're right here. Do you want to?
Are they all connected?
No, they're not connected.
I like it like
Nah, but I like it like this. I feel
Yeah,
like
let's. How about we try it out like
something new.
this?
Yeah, I feel like it's something new that we need to get used to.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
we need to get
Yeah.
used to
How
it.
about
Yeah,
Max's
it's a new
peeps?
lifestyle.
Oh, my bad. How about
Oh,
Max's peeps right now? By the way, all you new peeps coming in, welcome to Max's Mics.
Yeah.
I can't talk. To Max's Mics podcast. You guys are welcome as always. Whatever questions, concerns, or any ideas that you guys have, put it down in the comments. But first of all, what do y'all think about the setup? It's a badass little setup. And would it be better? And would y'all rather us wear headphones or just be like this? I feel like this gives us more of a natural look.
Yeah.
And the
Well, it
headphones gives
does.
us more of like a podcasty look.
looks,
I don't know.
It looks way more natural like this. It looks cleaner, but at the same time, it is kind of weird because like I'm so used to like being on
Hearing
podcast
yourself,
mode with the headphones and like hearing you guys' voices
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like in
that's
my
true.
ear.
That is
So
true.
it is a little different. So
It
like,
just feels like, what if it's not even connected?
Yeah, it feels like it's turned on. Hello,
literally.
hello.
That's why I was like checking. I was like,
Nah.
oh,
but-
you know, I was like, is it recording?
Kinda
Is it,
scares you a
like-
little bit,
Yeah,
like,
bro. I was a little like,
hello.
hey, how's it going? You know. Okay, that's the thing.
So now,
So-
listen, girl, if you're watching this,
Who, bro?
who not?
Add her, bro.
Shit, I
He's
don't
gonna
know.
add half the value, bro.
At this chick.
Bro, for real. You been going on dates like crazy or what?
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you that. I think you already know.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
already know.
Both
Okay,
y'all
check it
know.
out.
Mitch don't know.
Tell that story, and then I'm gonna go ahead and introduce a new segment that you had the idea for.
Appreciate you, Doug. Now, for those people who don't know me or that don't know the story of what's been going on, right? Max, like I said, Max and Emiliano already know what happened. Like these past, what was it? Like the past, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Para no hacer el cuento largo, right? Long story short. I hope she sees this way just so she can feel bad. She probably won't give a fuck. But anyway.
Wait, are we talking about the ones from here or the ones international?
Both.
Oh, bro.
Wait, I'm going to call them out both. I
This
don't
guy
give
is
a
like, I
fuck.
hope you feel bad, but he has like 5 girls,
Yeah.
bro.
Ow, imagine. Number 1, my gym crush. If you're watching this, look, I want to be nice to you, okay? I'm not going to say nothing mean out here in social medias, but fuck, nah, I'm playing. Chill. Oh, she actually just followed me.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, she removed them from followers.
Yeah, so look, this is what happened, y'all. So after 9 months that she gave me her Instagram to go follow her or whatever, I was like, whatever, I guess I'll just follow her, right? After 9 months, follow her. Everything's badass, seeing her stories, whatever, cool, right? She's pretty, I think she's pretty attractive. Cool, whatever. I don't pay no attention to this chick. I don't comment on nothing. I don't like on nothing. I was like, I'm just gonna whatever. I have her on Instagram, cool. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then there was one day, I was just scrolling on Instagram. I was at Chris's house too, and I was like, I haven't seen her because she would usually like post like every now and then like stories,
or something, like something.
Yeah, and then I was like, I haven't really seen her post any stories. I was like, let me go to her page real quick. Bro, I go to her page and it gives me the option to follow her. I'm like, hey, this chick took me off. Bro, that's how bad I have it, bro. I do absolutely nothing and I scare these chicks away, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, yo, am I that ugly?
Bro,
am I that ugly, dog?
No.
My
Thank
boy
you.
got negative riz, bro.
I got negative riz, bro.
How the fuck?
I don't even know how, bro. And then, now, all I'm going to say is this. I know, people have their own situations, what they're going in life, their own personal stuff. That's
I know
great.
who we're talking about.
Yeah. Now it's a girl from Monterrey, right? She knows who it's going to be. She sees this perfect. She doesn't. All right. I'm not going to cut her out. We kind of ended in good terms. We're good. We're not fighting, whatever. We were cool. But I just, the fact that I don't understand is, look, I'm not saying it's mainly girls, bro. And I don't want to call out women here, right?
Yeah.
But why is it que te ilusionan demasiado?
And they just play with you, bro.
They play with your feelings
Yeah,
and thoughts.
bro.
And bro, and you, like mainly you and
Bro,
Emiliano know how bad I
yeah.
had it.
No. Well, yes, like you had it real bad, but like you know what?
We're about
Just
to
go
get
ahead and
deep
tell your
into
story.
this. No,
Tell
no.
your story,
Go
bro,
ahead and interrupt
then
me.
Okay. I'll tell my story, bro.
Okay, listen. So
Well,
listen.
it's not a story, but it's like a comment.
Like
of,
a little, like something like that happened, basically, or what?
kind of like something would happen because like I don't have like the chili inside anymore, but it's just kind of like, hey, don't do that. Like I have no respect for you if you do that,
Yeah.
But go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I already told you about my situation with you know what's up,
Of course.
and that kind of traumatized me a little,
Yeah.
a lot
100%,
actually,
bro,
not
yeah.
a little. People that out there that are watching this that know me, y'all know what's up. I hit my chin in the shit, but I never thought I was gonna have that feeling like, okay, badass, I want to date now, but I did. Thank God, right? Healed, did whatever I gotta do. I already said all that in another podcast.
Wait, really? So you saw yourself as just like a single dad forever?
Not a single dad, but like I didn't think I was gonna want to start
I wanna do the
having another
honeymoons.
partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to share intimate, like not like sexual intimacy, like be
Like a life.
like share something with someone, share my time, my attention, my
Like a
you
family.
know- yeah, not
Like
a
an
family,
actual
but like
partner.
just to a partner, like a girlfriend, be in a relationship,
actual girl,
talk
an
to
actual
people,
wife.
yeah, like get to know people.
Yeah.
Like I never thought I was gonna get that feeling, but
Okay.
then I did. It was literally from one day to the next.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit. It took me a while, but thank God, I got that feeling back, which is good. It's a good feeling.
Good.
But kind of getting off the ball here, rolling the ball back. You know what I
Go
mean?
for it.
Oh, I just start crying. No, so, I matched with some baby girl, whatever, right? And well, y'all already know for me how hard it was for me to trust someone, especially someone that I want to be as like with a partner,
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I was really hesitant, bro. They were like, "Oh yeah, this is ghosted. Oh yeah, they ghosted." And I was already getting used to that routine. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to this girl 2-3 days, ghosted. I'm just gonna follow her, talk to her, ghosted, or
I-
just not talk.
Piggybacking off of that,
Uh huh.
just like real quick, I'm just wondering if you're just looking in the wrong places. which is Tinder.
It's 'cause
Bumble,
honestly, bro, can I
Hinge,
be
the
honest?
clubs, go for it.
Dating apps is not really where you find true love.
Well, it's extremely hard.
It's
gonna be really
very
rare.
fucking
It's gonna be really
nearly
rare.
impossible.
Yeah, because everyone's there. Like, let's be honest, everyone's there to hook up.
And I know that, and
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I accept the fact that's completely okay. Yeah. Even like that one rare time where, you know, shout out to that chick one time. I'm not gonna say her name here, just, you know, for protection. That she came up to me in the club once. She was actually pretty. I already told this story, and we kind of hit it off for a couple days, and then you know what I mean. And it's okay. I understand. You know what I mean.
I mean,
But-
the thing is, like, because you also gotta understand, like, if you're there on Hinge and Tinder and Bumble, they have 100 guys.
Dude,
like,
they have
after you.
hundreds of thousands
You know,
of options.
so like they get
Yep.
bored of you, they can just text the next
Yeah.
guy, and
Yeah,
guys too. You know, but like I
exactly.
mean, guys have less women than women have men,
Mhm.
but still, you know.
Yes.
I feel like we're living like in a different generation now.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
for sure.
It's a
For sure.
whole
Yeah.
different era where like
You can swipe your
Yeah.
women or men into your home,
you know.
yeah, dude, that's exactly it.
and
Literally, that's
back
exactly it.
then
It's so
was
crazy,
so
bro.
different.
And I'm gonna say this with a really good friend of mine said, like, pussy has devalued so much nowadays.
Yeah.
It has so much, bro. You know, because nowadays it's like, oh, okay, pay this for me, or get me
Exactly,
this.
dude.
Can you pay my phone bill, light bill, or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's like I don't know you.
Yeah, like now it's like a whole different thing. Like,
or do
that's really hard.
or even that, but like for example, like a man, like us as men, like we know how much effort goes into our lives, right?
Yeah,
we want to
of course.
build something, we want to establish something, we want to build ourselves up, and then there comes like a girl, like, you know, like I'm not calling out any
Ilusionas,
specific
yeah.
girls, but like you
All
know
of 'em.
those girls, and it's just like, oh, but you gotta be like 11 feet, you gotta be making
shit.
1,000 figures a month, and you gotta be like you know, like
Yeah,
like
like-
you know,
like
above
their
6
knight in
feet,
shiny armor.
6-figure, and it's like, hey man, like
Like that's nearly impossible,
Yeah,
especially
like,
for
dude, that's like
But
one
a girl
percent.
like you.
also,
Sorry,
I also
sorry.
feel
Come on,
like
bro.
us as men, we ask for a lot too. Like, you know.
yeah, it
Okay,
goes
okay,
both
okay.
ways,
Like,
of course.
you
It
know-
goes
you know
both
what I'm saying?
ways.
I feel like it goes in both ways. I feel like, I mean, like, we want a bad bitch and all that, but then it's like, look at yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and it's like
You can't demand that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't.
trust me,
So-
Mitch, bro. I know how that feels too
Yeah.
because
So like, it's nothing like. what
No,
is
it goes
that?
both
Yeah,
ways.
Yeah, it goes.
yeah,
both
yeah,
ways.
we're
goes
not
both
bashing
ways.
on women, we're not
Yeah,
bashing
yeah,
on men. It
exactly.
goes
Yeah.
literally 50-50 both
Exactly.
ways. Where nobody's
100%.
fucking perfect
Nobody's
either.
perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's just.
But
Yeah.
there is this
Human,
stigma
yeah.
that if you say what you like and what you want in a woman, you're a misogynist, and women can say whatever they want, which
Yeah.
is like, I want a fit man who's 6 feet, he
Yeah,
makes
of
this much
course.
figures, and if a
Yeah.
guy says that, I want a woman that's like
Mhm.
within this sizes or whatever, is like, oh, you're a pig. There is that stigma,
Guess I'm a pig. Ow.
but then
Yeah.
again, it's like, hey, like also
what
look
you
at
mean.
yourself.
Yeah, but
What
either way,
can you provide? You know, as a
yeah.
man.
But either way, I mean, it's still like understandable, and it's still okay for you to like set like I guess like a high value for yourself. Like, you know what, like, you know, you want like the best for the best for you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like it's
that's
not
perfect.
bad for you. Like, okay, well, I'm just gonna settle for this. No, and I always tell everybody this, and you guys know how terco I am with like my gym crush. You know what I mean? Like. Y'all are like, bro, like she's too pretty for you or whatever the fuck. Like, I know y'all really don't say that, but it's like, bro, shoot for the stars. You know what I mean? And I always say this: you have unlimited arrows, bro.
Dude.
You can be blindfolded looking at the other side. And you shoot. You're shooting, and you're gonna miss 100 or 1 billion times. Eventually, you're gonna hit that motherfucking bullseye, and you're gonna get a really like the girl for you. You know what I mean? If it's from a dating app, which is rare, or just along the way. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, I have my preferences as well, just like everybody else does. You know what I mean? But like for me, and you know,
Yeah.
tú también sabes.
I do know.
Like I like shooting for the stars. I
But-
know I'm not the most attractive person either.
No, you're not. But
I just have
but like
horrible rays.
nobody is, right? And like there's always gonna be somebody more handsome than
Yeah.
A, B, or C person.
There's always
you
gonna
know?
be a bigger fish out there.
Dude,
And- go for it, go for it.
My bad. I'm so crazy. No, what I was gonna say, Mr. I don't know if you guys remember history teacher, Mr. Science.
I never had him, but yeah, I know who he
remember.
is.
Yeah, Mr. Science, Eren Caballero. He was pretty cool, bro.
Mm.
And he used to say this. He's like, bro, I was like, go up to any person, any girl, whoever you want, the most baddest bitch, go up to them, introduce yourself. Don't be shy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just do
Nice.
it. And always shoot, like how you said, always shoot for the stars.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
You
play devil's advocate here. Okay, I
scared.
want to introduce this other thought process. I think no matter what gender you are, men or women, or whatever, I think a lot of people think they deserve the world but when you ask them what can you provide, they cannot justify their own value.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that?
That's really, really good way to put it, to be honest. Yeah.
Because it's kind of like there's a lot of men and a lot of women that are like, I deserve the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, you do.
What do you have to put on the table
But,
also?
for example, you want this person, this partner who is super attractive, this and that, earns this much money, perfect. What can you bring to the table?
Look, you want me to be honest? Well, for me to answer that, like, let's say my gym crush tells me that, let's say, right? Emiliano's so intrigued. I love him, bro. I love the way he hasn't talked at all, but his face is like,
yeah, bro.
just looking at everyone all fucking in like a little
honestly,
puppy.
just say what you think of.
Yeah, bro, interrupt us, bro, because I know you don't like doing that.
I feel like you have like some crazy thoughts. But
Emiliano's right now is like this.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I feel like
Speak your mind.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, go for it.
I feel like in dating sites, it's a lot easier to just forget about someone.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
There's no real connection there.
Exactly. But when you meet someone organically through some event or something,
Makes an
it's a
impression.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have more of a motivation to keep talking to you and to keep on getting to know you.
Yeah.
Because
they tasted that in person.
yeah, and they like you.
Yeah.
And once
sure.
they like
Which
you,
is why I was arguing with Frank. I was not arguing, but I was like, I wonder if you're looking in the wrong places. You know.
once they like you, it's a lot harder for them to just move on to another guy that they're texting with.
And I 100% agree, bro, because it's like whenever you're texting on a dating app, or even if you're sending a voice message, whatever it is, it's just electronically. You know what I mean? Like you're not looking at the person, you're not looking at what kind of like the facial expressions they have, their body expressions, their type of vibe that they give out. You can't tell none of that through like just texting. And especially if you've never met or seen a person ever, like in person.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
but that's still digital, man.
Yeah, no, it is. And I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, because like I was kind of going that route with like FaceTime and all that shit with that one girl.
Fine, it can work out.
But it can. It for sure can. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is, how Emiliano was saying, it is a lot better to see someone else's chemistry and just their type of vibe, just everything.
That's how you know
in
if you
person,
connect, bro.
Like just like you said, like you go to a convention, go get even if it's like a coffee, you're gonna go by yourself. You want a little coffee or whatever it is. Go to Walmart,
bro.
And you bump into a girl. Oh, sorry, and then you just start talking, vibing, all badass.
Go for a Mitch.
It's complete. Yeah,
I was gonna ask, do you go out sometimes?
I go. Yeah, I do go out.
Yeah, like every weekend, right?
Yeah.
Not every weekend, but I do. I do.
Like, how often can you say like you go up to any random person and just introduce yourself?
Oh, he struggles with that, bro. I know it.
With girls, yes, I struggle because I got no riz shit. But like, but I am a social person.
So check it out, because I love what Mitch said, right? About like, hey, introduce yourself to whoever, right? You already introduced yourself to like your gym crush. So if you don't want to take you, fuck it. Like that's her problem, right?
Please take me. I swear to God, I'm nice.
Don't do that.
I'm not nice. Fuck you. I'm playing.
Anyway, but the thing is, like, you might see a pretty girl at the club and you're like, oh, I need to raise her up. And in reality, you don't need to raise her up. Just be like, hey, my name is Frank. How you doing? Maybe because you're putting that pressure on yourself already. That I need to flirt with her. I need to get the girl. In reality, you need to get shit.
Yeah, and
you just need to say hi.
And the thing with
stop
girls,
you saying that stupid word, Riz. Forget about that fucking
Okay,
word.
I got no game, bruh. Sorry.
No.
and the thing with
can't
girls is
spit
like
game.
you gotta understand them. Like you gotta put yourself in their shoes.
Everyone's
a lot of
hitting them
girls,
up.
yeah, exactly. A lot of guys are hitting them up.
Yeah.
So what is you gonna do
I'm playing.
differently than the other person?
But
And then there's a thing you gotta think outside the box. Like long time ago, I remember I sent a message to some girl. I put a dog emoji in there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, Max, because I call him
Hey.
Max. Get back here.
That's funny.
And I was
That's
like,
funny.
And I was like, yo, my bad. He be doing that shit sometimes, but
He likes pretty
anyways, what's
girls.
up?
And now they're getting married next
I like
year.
that.
What's up?
Let me take
You
my
know
gym
what I'm
crack.
And now they're getting married next year, bro.
Start sending dogs and shit.
Nah, bro.
Dude, I got
The
exposed
thing is,
one
but
time.
also, like, for example, I just feel like maybe a lot of these women, like, very beautiful, they just feel sexualized all the time because everyone's like, hey, how's it going? Everyone is.
And they're
just
probably like,
out to
oh, he
get
just
them.
wants me for sex.
And they're
type
like,
shit.
hey, bro, like, I'm a fucking human, So they probably just want to be like, hey, bro, like, if you want me, like, cool, but like, don't treat me like a sexual object. Just say hi to me. I'm a fucking human. I can be your friend too,
Yeah, of course,
And I
of
feel
course.
like a lot of it's fine to look, but at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of. I mean, obviously, if you're taking another, no, it's not good to look. It's not even
Don't
good to
do
look
it.
at all. Because actually, like, looking is actually what makes you sin. You know what I'm saying?
dude. When I start looking, that's when the best shit happened.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's and also too, bro. Like, let me tell you this. I think a lot of the times, we want something that sometimes we can't get. And remember this: in life, you're never gonna get what you want, but you're always gonna get what you need. You know, and sometimes you gotta just go with it. And remember this: like, stop looking for love. Let love find you. The
hard,
moment
yeah.
you stop, bro. Literally, the moment you stop thinking about love and everything,
Yeah.
boom, someone's
Dude.
gonna show up in your life. You're gonna be like
kid you the
nothing
fuck
ever
not.
You'll
happened.
be like, what the fuck?
Bro, I kid you the fuck
It's
not. That's
'cause-
literally what happened to me.
Yeah, like
I'm not even lying.
Remember this, like
Like, now I gotta stop thinking
God
about
has
love.
always said, like, you don't worry about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna wear, and this and that. You know, because I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
It's coming.
Yeah, so it's
coming, bro.
You know, I feel like sometimes we're so focused. It's like we want this, I want this, and I want this, and I want this so bad, and it's like no, it's not like that. You know, it's like you.
Damn,
there's
getting
something
emotional
else
up in this
better for
bitch.
you.
Oh, the thing is, like, yeah, because like us as humans, we just like see like this very narrow thing. We're not able to see it from a bird's eye perspective. Or,
Yeah, of course.
or,
Just like Mitch
you
said,
can
you gotta
call
see
it
outside
God's
of the box.
perspective, You know,
Yeah.
you can call it that.
Yeah. But now,
Crazy, bro.
rolling the ball back,
Go for it.
like way back. Now, what I was basically gonna say, look, about this girl that I was talking to, that she's from another country. It's Mexico, right? But we live in the border of Mexico, whatever.
Yeah.
We hit it off badass. You know what I mean? And I'm not, I don't hate her. I don't have nothing against her. Like, it's whatever, right? And I understand shit happens. Gotta deal with it, whatever. But I just don't understand one thing. And I'm not saying women also. I know guys do it too. But for those people that do that a lot, and y'all are gonna understand what I'm trying to say right now,
Yeah.
is that this girl knew my situation. Like, the more we talked, the more we FaceTimed and texted or whatever, it was,
You
you know
got
how
vulnerable. With
it was back to
Yeah.
back to back texting day and night, FaceTime.
Yeah.
It was
It
badass.
was a relationship.
You know what I mean? And I even told her too. I was like, you know what? Like, these past 3 months that you gave me, I was like, thank you for giving me actual genuine happiness and an actual genuine smile, because you made me feel a way that I never thought I was gonna be able to feel ever again. You know what I mean? So I thanked her, because I've never really felt like that in a while.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm completely happy with my life. I have a lot of good friends. All of you guys, doing great things. Podcast, all my content, everything. It's better. Okay, fuck Max.
I get it, bro. I love you.
Max is a fake
I
ass
love you so
bitch.
much, bro.
Max is a fake ass bitch. I'm over here trying to be all
I love you,
emotional,
I love
Max.
you, I
Nah,
love you, I
fuck
love you.
Max. Worst host ever. How? Nah, I'm fucking around. Okay, look. Para no hacerles el cuento largo, right? Plus I told her about all the stuff that scarred me and shit.
Yeah.
That, like, this girl promised me this and that, whatever. And she would tell me the same thing. She would paint me pretty pictures, sugarcoat everything,
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she would tell me, she was like, no, it's just because you're honestly super attractive and I really like you. And plus I was planning on going over there to go see her, because my
100%.
mom goes there a lot. So I was like, okay,
So why not?
I can go, whatever. Like, I'll plan it. Fuck it. And she was down. I was down. I was like, badass. Like, I'm finally going to meet her in person. It's going to be badass, right? And like I said, she would promise all this stuff. She was like, nah, like she also agreed about, because for me, the biggest thing in a relationship is communication. Communication, and just be honest. Like, if you cheat on me, I'd rather you tell me that you cheated on me than months or years along the road, like, hey, you know what, I cheated on you. Or you just repeatedly keep doing that behind my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just tell me. Like I said, I'd rather you tell me. Yeah. Be honest. Communication. And that's what she was telling me. She was like, yeah, me too. Like, I'm that type of girl that like honesty and communication and all this other stuff. Like, just sugarcoating everything. And then all of a sudden, right, she stopped texting me. And I was like, okay, whatever. Just a one day thing. Yeah. One day became 2 days. And then she kind of texted me a little bit. I would send her memes or whatever. She would send me stuff. She would like it or whatever. Like, kind of still in track. Yeah. And then it kind of threw me off. I was like, hey, so what happened? Whatever. She was like, no, it's because I'm kind of going through something. I can't really tell you this and that. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then she was just like I didn't get mad. I was like, okay, like, come, don't worry. I understand, whatever. And, the texting and the sending memes and stuff got, it decreased. It went from her reacting and liking my stuff and her sending me memes every now and then to her just reacting to my stuff. And then for her to just seeing my stuff, for her not opening my stuff at all after that. And I was like, what the hell, right? And on July 4th, and you were there, and I think you were there also.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. Yeah,
you left for like an hour.
Yeah, it was like an hour. She called me because I had texted her first. I was like, hey, like, just saying, you know, like, I want to know what's up. Like, I know I'm not saying for you to tell me stuff in detail. You know what I mean? That's perfectly fine. I know you have your personal stuff, but I kind of just want you to give me a certain understanding of what's going on, because I'm here kind of like...
You need closure.
Yeah, exactly. I just needed closure. You know what I mean? And like you said, we were on the phone for like an hour.
Yeah.
It went well, and she was still telling me, she was like, yeah, like, pues I'm going through this or whatever, and I really don't want to hurt you and this and that, like with like the problems that I'm going with or whatever. And I was like, no, like, don't worry. Like, I told her, I was like, you take your time, it's fine. Like, I'll be here for you, like, whatever. You know what I mean? Trying to be genuine as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after that was the last time I called her, that we texted, or that we communicated basically.
Yeah.
And then weeks after that, I stopped sending her memes. I was like, she's not even seeing my stuff. I'm just gonna stop sending her stuff.
Like, whatever.
And then after that, yeah, she unfollowed me from Instagram. She unfollowed me from Facebook.
Sucks, bro.
And I was like, dude, like, what the hell? Like, why didn't you just tell me? You know what I mean?
like
And I even told her several times too. I was like, hey, like, if you found someone else, if you're talking to another dude or girl, whatever the fuck, just tell me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, well, you know what? Like, I don't really think this is gonna work out. Whatever. You know, I'm talking to someone else. Like, sorry. It's all good. You know, I respect that 100%.
Yeah.
But don't just leave me at just, you know, hanging on from a string, you know, hoping, oh, when is the string gonna break? You know what I mean? When am I gonna fall? Because I was just there waiting. You know what I mean? And I just feel like that's fucked up. And a lot of people do that. That's what I mean.
A lot of people do that,
like,
and that's
don't
exactly
do
where I wanted to
that.
get to, bro. That is
Just-
exactly where I wanted to get to. Which is like, okay, so going back to it, which is exactly where
Yeah.
I wanted to get to, which is like, dude, there's a lot of people, men and women,
of course.
that they start something and they already know before going into it that it's not gonna last long. You know, they're like, hey, I don't want a long-term thing, but they lead them to believe that they do.
That's the word, leading on.
Yeah, and you know, they say, oh, I love you, this and that, you're this and that, or you're my boo, you're the love of my life, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But you already know that it's not gonna last long, and you lead them on. And if you don't have that from the very beginning, that conversation on like, hey, I don't want this to be super long term. Maybe I just want a summer fling. Maybe I just want 1 year.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want. You know,
But that's
have
something
that
you tell them-
conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Have that conversation. Have the respect for the man or woman that's gonna be there for you, right? Like spending their time and their effort and maybe their money, I don't know, on you, you know, because you have like a short-term relationship. But the thing is, there's a lot of people that like they don't have that conversation.
And
it's-
they're like scared
To
to
yeah.
to like.
And
I
the thing
don't
is
even know
like,
how to
dude,
explain it.
that to me that's fucked up. Like, I have no respect for you if you do that. You know, like if you're just leading people on, breaking their hearts.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Okay, so you know how I got my trim on my hair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a homeboy that I go get my haircut from, right?
Yeah.
I fucking texted him. When was it? Yesterday, because I got my haircut yesterday. I told him, I was like, hey, bro, you available today? Right? He never texted me back.
Right now.
And then I went to another place that's like the same by them.
Yeah.
He just texted me right now. I will tomorrow. De la verga, eche perro.
That's why you gotta go with Danny, bro.
Yeah, but then he's gonna charge me like $100.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
Danny's a
good.
little
No offense,
expensive.
Danny. I know you cut badass hair, but
Yeah.
a little too pricey for
Yeah,
me.
it is a little pricey, Danny, but I mean,
But you
now
do
he-
cut
now-
cut
now-
good hair.
now
I
he
do
goes-
notice it.
Now he goes to like your house. He doesn't have a shop in
Oh, that's badass actually.
Yeah.
But he charges more, bet.
a little bit more, yeah.
Fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, rolling the ball back. Go ahead,
Oh
my
yeah.
bad.
So anyway, just like, hey man, like if you're gonna start something and you know that it's not gonna go anywhere, you're not gonna marry this person, but they know that they do. I mean, they believe
Mhm.
that they are, and that it's going somewhere. Just don't fucking do that, bro.
And
Don't fucking do that.
it sucks, man, because like I knew that this girl did have a thing for me. I could tell, and I mean, she would always be on my lives on the podcast, and a girl that
Yeah.
isn't
was
really
there.
interested in you
She was
won't
on the
do that
lives.
type of stuff. You know what I
She
mean?
was on the live. She was on the podcast.
Yeah, all 3-4 hours of
I remember.
live streams and shit. Like she
Yeah.
was there all the
She
time,
was there.
and you know, so that's for sure shows some, like, at least some type of interest.
Yeah.
Now, what happened? I don't know. It's fine. I'd rather just stay like this, not find out, whatever. I'm already through it. It did hurt me. I'm not going to lie, because I did like this chick. I never met her in person. I wanted to, but it's all good. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. That's what I'm trying to say.
Long distance is always hard, bro.
But yeah.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, like, just like Max said, give the other person closure. Just talk to them. Don't just lead them on and then bye. You know what I mean? It's like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Like, that shit sucks. You know what I mean?
I feel like Emiliano's pondering deep on this.
Emiliano's over here getting flashbacks and shit. Fucking non-flashbacks.
From we already know who. From Target.
Shh, no comment. Hey, relax, relax. Too much info. Too much info, dog.
No.
He meant Walgreens. He meant Walgreens. All right, thank you guys so much for
Thank you guys so
watching.
much for watching. There was an awkward silence.
I thought you were gonna say something. That's why.
No, I thought Mitch was gonna say something.
Oh, check this out. Check this out.
Isn't that concerning?
What?
Bro, it's definitely not the same vibe without the headphones.
Yo, what if this bitch just
Different,
fucking
right?
hold on?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if she means me. Okay, because I posted something on my Instagram story, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a little reel that I reposted on my story.
Okay.
And it says, oh, if we start texting now, we can be in a pumpkin patch pictures by October and matching PJs in December. Just a thought. Like just little shit, stupid shit like that, right? And then I'm not going to call this chick out, but if she watches her podcast, she's going to know who the fuck are you. You're going to know who you are.
She's gonna stop texting him in a week, bro.
She puts, and crying because January, and crying by January because you give off cheater vibes. Is that towards me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, bitch, you fucked up. I'm about to call you out. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask her, I was like, you're saying I'm a cheater or what?
But
If she says yes, I'm gonna call you out. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna cut it, bro.
I'm gonna put it on my story.
All right, I guess
Damn,
we're
that's
gonna wait for
fucked
Frank.
up. Cheater vibes.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
That's not a way.
And I think this girl has. Wow, this girl's actually texting really fast. Hold on. Why'd you be like, no, I meant this?
She's probably heated. I don't know.
Why should be like, I want cock? How?
What girl is that?
She puts, it's a joke. Don't come for me, bitch. I'll come on you. Shit was good. I'm playing. She's why I'm just fucking around.
Hey, where is he?
She put, it's a joke. Don't come for me. Que le pongo? Help me with Riz. Hurry up. Oh, sorry. Help me with my game, yo. Max is about to be like, how to answer to this? How?
ChatGPT, bro.
ChatGPT this shit.
Hey.
So she's calling me a cheater and I haven't had any host since 2019.
Hey, bro. Why are you calling him a cheater if like the girls just leave him without like even?
Yeah, exactly.
Without
Girls
him
be
saying
unfollowing
hi,
me on
bro.
Instagram for just existing. They unfollow me. What kind of bullshit?
Negative risk, bro.
Negative, bruh. Hold on.
Yeah, bro. It's definitely
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What about the next segment? We have the headphones on.
Max doesn't like this.
It's
think
weird.
I think it's pretty cool. I feel like something we need to get used to.
Yeah, it's definitely something different. Yeah,
And it looks way better. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
I
guess
don't
it
know.
does. Emiliano, you've been super quiet this whole podcast. What's up?
I'm kidding. No, I'm just listening.
I'm gonna cut this whole thing out, just letting you guys know.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Sorry, because I'm
we're
over here
just
texting
quiet,
this chick.
bro.
My bad.
This guy's texting.
I'm about to. If she wants to roast, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you, girl.
I would like next podcast we're gonna have our phones on do not disturb.
What?
Next podcast we're gonna go ahead and have our phones on do not disturb.
You right. I should. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Seen just now.
Yeah,
Damn. She
Frank.
just wait. Listen.
What's
you.
up with this?
I just started that you were recording a podcast.
Hey, I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, you're doing a podcast?
No, right now.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said you.
How high are you, eh?
Pretty
Yeah.
high.
Okay. Anyway, so Max,
Yeah.
we already talked about all this bullshit. Okay. Whatever. Right. Now, what did you think about the segment that I told you about?
Okay. That segment it was actually a really good idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the segment that Frank had a really good idea, and I've been
Thank you.
like kind of like piggybacking off of that to see how we can actually make it a reality, right? So he's saying
be
that
fun.
since he's on Tinder, right? He's on Bumble, he's on Hinge,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
to have some sort of
Still
like
get no
graphic
hoes.
design flyer with his image or whatever. Well, this is me thinking, right? Like it's like
Mhm.
nice graphic design and everything, and it says, number one, there's a podcast that I go very frequently, right? Number two, if you want to be on and you're willing to get interviewed, right, to see how compatible we
Kinda
are,
like
we
a
make it
dating
like a little
game
bit of
type
a show.
vibe.
That'd be super cool. So we can actually have like an actual nice like images of Frank and maybe even Chris, right, being like, hey, if we match,
Single men only though. Single
yeah,
men.
if we match, you know, you can be on the podcast and then we can just play games and we're gonna just like ask you like, you know, very fun interview or whatever. And
Like
we're gonna
it'll
rate you on 1 to 10 how compatible you are with Frank.
it'll
And-
basically be like a
Nice.
funny, wacky, like
Yeah.
just jokes, like type of like
Yeah.
dating
That's
game.
actually unique.
game.
You
Yeah.
know what? You know what I mean?
You don't
So
see that
we
a lot.
get
that's
them-
not us.
Yeah, so
you
the
see
thing is-
outside the box, you know.
I think that'd
So
be
now check it out. The only thing with that is
fun. Yes.
my house is in this pretty sketchy location, especially at night. It looks creepy. You know what I mean?
You know what, Max? I'm
'Cause
sorry
of
to
the
interrupt
land.
you. Please make this surreal right now for what we're about to say, okay?
I'll go for it.
For a future reference,
Yeah.
okay? If we do go through with it, if it's with me or with Chris or anybody,
The Tinder idea.
yeah, the Tinder idea, the Tinder dating thing idea here in the podcast,
Yeah.
okay? Please, okay, just understand My boy lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in a ranch, okay? I know it does look sketchy, but I promise you, this is a badass studio. We're gonna have a lot of fucking fun, okay? I don't know, because that's what I was telling Max too. I was like, bro, okay, let's say we go through with the idea. Let's say we do the profile thing. We have all the info in the bio. You know, if you swipe right, you're down to, be on the podcast or whatever type shit, right? Badass. Now, I was telling him, the only thing is, once we send them the location where the podcast is at, or we can meet with them or whatever the fuck, and then drive them to, or they can follow us, however they feel the most comfortable, right? They're going to be like, I got to go through this dirt trail. Like, that house over there in the middle of nowhere? Like,
sure
that's what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I would kind of be like, hold up.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
kind of sketch.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
kinda sketch, bro. I mean, especially at night. I mean, you've driven out of this property
Yeah,
at night, so it looks a
can't
little,
even see it.
scary. But yeah, so if you go ahead and match with Frank on Tinder, and we already have that up, then
Yes.
you're willing to come to the podcast.
Go to Tinder.
You are eligible for an interview for a nice, very fun game. And then we're gonna rate you on a scale from 1 to 10 on how compatible you are with our boy, Mr. Diamond Duck.
Just know that I have absolutely no goddamn riz, and I cannot talk to girls whatsoever.
So help my boy out.
Help me out, please.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what we were thinking. So that's a cool idea, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we can do it like with
Doing
Frank or something. I don't know. We can have like, we were thinking. So Frank, put your phone away, bro.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was reaching up a girl. Psych. That was my dad. Sorry,
Anyway.
it was my dad. Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Also, like Juan Perez wants to be on the podcast.
Oh,
so
yes.
Juan
yes,
Perez
yes.
is gonna be a trip.
Shout out to my boy
Yeah,
Juan Perez one
Yeah,
time, bro.
Juan Perez is gonna be a trip. I remember him
be
like
fun.
I had him for Spanish in 7th grade, bro. That guy was something else.
I love Juan Perez, bro. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, we should have him on the
I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
No?
You know, because we all used to hang out with the same crew and everything, but it's just like, I guess, whenever you go to high school, everybody separates. You start finding out
Yeah.
different people, different crews.
Well, not only that, also like university.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then also, too, outside university, in the real world,
Yeah.
you know, as your friends are completely different. You know, like maybe every 3 years something changes.
Literally.
Yeah, always. You know, and Juan Perez, I think he'd be really cool. He's a
Yeah.
trip. I like that
He's
guy.
Yeah,
a
he's
badass
fucking
trip. I
trip,
He's a
fucking
bro.
love
funny
my
bro.
boy.
Like
He's funny, bro.
I've known him for like since we were young, childhood friend. You
Yeah.
know, I would always go to his house after football, and
Yeah.
I remember, bro, like this guy, cause he's a big motherfucker, and this
He's
guy, he wanted to train. You know, he
Yeah.
wanted to be a coach. You know, he has that mentality. He's good. He's funny. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen him now. Everybody changes. You know, everybody has different goals now. You know, like for example, me now, I feel like mine is just to do podcasting. You know, I feel like it's something that I can
Hell yeah.
do and something I can help people enjoy. Because I think what I want to really focus on my podcast is about people just coming in and just feeling comfortable and just listening. And if everybody is going through something, they can listen to my show and they just feel so relief. You know,
Hell yeah.
something interesting. You know, and also too, I feel like those kind of ideas, those kind of games, that's what makes the podcast really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I can't really wait for that. What
It's a
you
little
guys are gonna
different.
do.
I think that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
That'd be
And
really
when
And
it's
honestly,
so
I think it'd be really funny with
Just do it.
Chris.
Oh,
Not like in a
yeah.
fucked up way, but
No,
like
but
just
it
funny.
would be great with Chris and you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just both of y'all perfect. And if y'all want to throw Emiliano in the mix.
No, my boy has a girl.
Well,
My boy has a
okay,
girl.
okay.
Everybody
No,
here taken but me
yeah,
and my boy Chris.
but-
So
So I think that would be a really good idea.
Or Austin, bro.
oh, dude, I just thought of a bit.
Bro, I told
Give
him
me a pen and paper now.
I was stuck. Well, you have your notes
I
app.
think Austin
You said I
did.
could
You
use
have
my
permission.
phone. Alright. You got permission, dog.
Yeah. No, I was kind of like talking with Austin like when he was dropping you off, bro, and I was like,
Video ideas.
yeah,
I have a
was like,
segment called Video Ideas.
I was like, so who's your new girl, right? He's like, nothing, this and that. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a podcast. We're gonna have her on, and then special guest gonna be Jackie. He's like,
You're gonna have to bro out that.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
Fuck Jackie.
No,
Fuck you,
I,
bitch.
I am gonna I'm gonna beep it out, but anyways, his
Okay, hold on.
old
Uh-huh.
thingy that happened. That'd be a cool podcast.
Hold on.
Anyway, so now you gotta put your phone away because the conversation just died.
Yeah, you lost it.
Conversation just died. Hold on. I don't know how to spell this chick's name.
Bro, there's
There you
gonna
go.
be a lot of editing from me, bro.
Woo. Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut and cut and cut and cut and
For
cut.
what? Oh, because of the weird awkwardness?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody just be really awkward. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, and welcome back.
Anyway.
So how was
All right,
how was y'all's weekend? Any
Nah,
interesting-
that's
No?
that's confidential information right now.
Actually,
Go for it.
I mean, it's nothing crazy. It was actually today. Shout out to my boys in Haywire one time. By the way, my boy told me to shout him out in this podcast. Shout out to my boy Frankie Silva and his beautiful daughter one time.
Shit.
I love you, my boy. I know he's going to be watching this.
Bro.
You
Yeah,
know Frankie
man.
Silva?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Frankie, what's up?
So shout out to my boy one time. He told me to shout out his daughter, but Frankie, I sure forgot your daughter's name. It was Marabella or Marabel, something like that. I'm stupid with names. I barely remember mine. You already know what's up. But shout out to my boy Frankie one time. But I went back after months of not going to practice in paintball. Bro, I fucking forgot how much
How are the
I
Benji
missed
brothers,
that
bro?
sport, bro. I don't know if y'all could see here. I don't know. Get this shit in frame. I don't know if y'all could see that shot in the back. I don't know if y'all
Bro,
could
you
see.
can't even tell, bro. It's all
Oh,
white.
you can't tell? And then I have one like somewhere here.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I thought that was your nipple.
A third nipple.
Shit.
My nipple all the way down
It's
here.
got her
I
nipple,
was like,
bro.
oh shit!
Chichis Gonzalez, bro.
Nipple flat, fucking saggy ass tits
bro.
and shit.
It's like, fuck, you
Um,
lost weight.
But
Se estiró el
imagine
perro.
my 600-pound life. a la
Yeah, bro.
verga.
It's like, wait.
Nah, but dude, I
Congratulations.
fucking and it's just so exciting, you know, about all the plans that we talked about today and just practicing with each other and just it's just because like they're my second family, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since I was 11 years old, bro. 11. It's already been over 10 plus years that I've known Haywire. Like all the fucking brothers, everybody. You know, they took me as a little baby cub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, little baby.
And I just missed the feeling of paintballing, just shooting people up, bro. It's fucking fun. It was hot as tits,
Emiliano's
though.
like, hey, hold up.
No, it was hot as tits, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what was today? Like 102, 105?
It was 45 degrees Celsius.
Damn.
So like
Get used
110?
to- So like 110.
Something like that. Nah,
It
but
was,
dude,
yeah.
it was hot as
Yeah.
fuck. But we're excited for this new season. Hopefully, you know, I get to come back for sure this coming season, this coming year. Dude, I'm ready to rip shit up in the fucking field. I am so.
Well, what's
goddamn
the
ready.
future for Haywire then?
It's something I can't really talk about publicly yet. But I think I've already told you.
Uh.
But we do have a lot of plans.
Yeah?
A lot of plans coming. Yeah.
That's
Especially
good, bro.
for.
That's
boy
good.
Javi.
Yeah, I
Shout
remember
out to my
like
boy
I
Javi.
was kind of like I remember when I started paintballing.
They always ask about you too.
Yeah.
They always like,
Really?
oh, where's Max? How's he doing? What's he up to and shit? They always
Yeah,
tell
well,
me.
I'll probably just go next weekend.
Should have gone
if
today
you
with
go,
the field.
If you go next weekend, I'll just show up like, hey, what's up? How's it
Yeah.
going?
Like,
But like-
oh shit.
For like an hour or two. Yeah, because like honestly, like you know, they're badass and it's kind of like, oh shit, like I miss like talking with the
With the
Benji
crew?
brothers. Yeah,
Yeah,
with the crew,
bro.
With everybody. Like it was just like a badass vibe. Like whether you're paintballing or not, it's still like a really
Yeah.
badass vibe.
No,
It's
it
just
is,
all
bro.
super-
It really.
They're like
fucking
super
is.
cagaleros and it's just really fun.
It's
you know?
just laughs 24 fucking 7 with
Yeah,
them, and then
literally,
tournaments. It's even funnier,
Yeah,
crazier.
we gotta get him on a podcast.
Bro, Javi's been wanting to come to a podcast.
Really?
He was like, bro, tell Max I want to go. I have so
Bro,
many
why don't
stories.
you come? You didn't tell me this.
I did tell you.
You not.
Oh, you said you
No.
hated him. You didn't want him here.
Imagine, bro.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, it's for the content.
I would check it out. I would actually like to have Frank, of course, like with Javi, but
For sure, Benji and Javi.
yeah, Benji and Javi. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But like, if anybody else wants to come on the podcast, then it's gotta switch. It can only be two at a time because I mean I'm poor and I only have 4 mics.
Well, that's why Benji and Javi.
Yeah. Well, like, does anybody else want to be on the podcast? Like,
With Benji and Javi?
well,
Well, the whole team probably.
I mean,
Damn, the whole team would. Oh my.
yeah,
God.
I mean that would go hard.
It would
but
be a lot of
I
editing
got
for
4
you.
mics, bro.
It's okay. 2 people and 1 mic like this.
It's like okay, everyone. I'm not gonna be on this podcast, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to them, bro.
All you're gonna
They do
hear.
the podcast for
All
me.
you're gonna hear Max's videos. Beep 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 beep
Yeah,
beep
bro,
beep beep.
literally, bro. It's funny because like I can actually get this roadcaster to beep out like bad words like
Really? But is it, like-
automatically.
On precision,
I don't know. I've never tried it.
you should try it. Ready? Ready?
Wow.
Just fucking start
But
going
yeah,
fucking
no, it's
hard. and
crazy.
shit.
Like that fucking thing is like advanced.
Okay,
Yeah.
now let me get into this other topic. It's kind of weird. And now that I told you about this reel, it just kind of got into my
Alright,
head.
let's see.
Like, do y'all like or do y'all fuck around with that type of like fall Christmassy vibe
Fuck
type
yes.
shit? Like
I love it.
pumpkin patch shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I've
like,
never really
look-
done matching PJs and shit.
I've
But like-
never done the matching pages or picture at the pumpkin patch.
But I've been
But I
wanting to do
love
that.
it.
Yes, bro. Like, I want to be a basic bitch too. You know, I
Yeah,
want to wear
man.
PJs and hold someone's hand.
I want to be that. I want to be that soft guy, bro. I want to be that soft little guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Cute,
and you gotta be aesthetic as fuck and
That
get the
cute
Polaroid pictures. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
bro. Fuck
Hey,
yeah,
listen,
man.
any baby girl out there, 21 years of age or older, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen. I'm about it. This is this is my video for my dating friends out there. Hi, my name is Frank, aka Mr. Diamond Duck. ¿Qué digo? I forgot. What else did I say? What
Say, come up with some perks of dating you. If
perks
you
of
date
dating me. I
no.
can reach high places. I'm 6'3", by the way. 6'4" if you want. If you know, I can throw that lie in. I'm 6'4" in a good day. I can beat you in paintball. Pretty good.
So Emiliano.
I see. I'm even at the camera. I don't even know what to say. Dog. Shit.
Emiliano, you haven't talked in this whole podcast, bro.
Yeah, how about we all just shut the fuck up and let Emiliano talk? He wanted to talk about radio waves and shit, all boring, but let's give him a chance.
Radio waves.
Well, no, it's like,
what?
Mitch is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, it's because like it's interesting because like he's like, what was it?
What'd you say, bro?
What was
Come
it
again? Let me just confirm.
Something
I
about
was so interested in how radar works, and so I started looking up on Wikipedia like the history of radar, and it said that.
See, this guy just gets so intrigued by like different topic, and it's like I fucking love that. I wish I was like that, bro.
That's
Like you would be a great host for a podcast because you're actually
Respect.
curious about shit, and you would interview like experts, like Joe Rogan.
So which one came first, the chicken or the egg?
Aliens.
No, but
bro.
yeah, I really like to.
Yo, Mitch is like, oh.
Damn, bro. Like if you ask Mitch right now, how high are you? He's like, hi, how are you?
Yeah, so can you tell time?
I'm chilling.
What's up?
What's up?
There's a pumpkin patch nearby.
Nuh-uh.
Right now?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was like, bro, what the
but
fuck?
It's down the street. I went to it last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every
Must
time
be nice.
every time I leave, every time I leave your house and I drive south, I pass by it.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I'll go.
I just go running the
Yeah,
ball
go-
back to that. Sorry,
Go
bro.
this
Go ahead.
year, it's pretty cool.
Dude, it's because pumpkin patches in general are just so like well, number one, they're fun and it's super like aesthetically pleasing. You know, even if you're a single bitch like me, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like you know, having that experience with a baby girl, your intimate
Yeah.
partner, you know what I mean. It's
But
even
it's gotta
better.
be cold, like and fresh.
That's
like,
why, like, for
yeah.
me, I would want like a little cloudy, fresh day, but where there's still kind of some sunlight, we can take them golden hour pics. You know what I mean? Me cata el hocico.
But you don't need that. I went with my best friend Cindy and we had a blast.
Ooh,
Hey.
Emiliano's girlfriend, what's up? Cheating on
Clip
you.
that, bro.
Red flag, red flag.
That's
Red
not-
flag.
The quietest one's the most dangerous. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
Emiliano, you're getting
Always
nervous.
pay
Dog. What's up?
attention
What's,
to the
what's going
quiet
on?
person in the room, man.
No. And then the year before that, I went to another one that's also nearby,
Which
but
one?
it's bigger. And
Is it in a ranch?
Nah, I don't know. It's some property. And
Okay.
and yeah, we went to go shoot a video for a K-pop dance group.
Really?
Here in the
Yeah.
valley?
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are they
and,
famous? Podcast? Ow.
Wait, K-pop? That like, were they Korean?
No.
Oh, because I was like, I mean, that's
No,
K-pop,
they're
Korean pop.
local. And it was one of my first times in which I wore these shoes actually.
Wait,
They're that old?
are
Yeah.
they from
They
UTR?
look nice.
No, they were called Moonlight. Now they're called something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
podcast.
Podcast. Fuck. I don't know who's hiring me or fucking Mitch.
Wait, Mitch, when are you gonna start your podcast, bro? Like, what do you need?
What? I need the equipment. I need the money.
Okay.
You know, I think that's pretty much it. I think
Alright.
that's what's actually kind of holding me back.
There's a link down in the description for GoFund Mitch, bro. He only needs
$40,000.
$40,000 to start this podcast. Please go ahead and fund him.
Tips are greatly appreciated to Mr. Diamond Duck as well.
Nah.
Max is like, nah, fuck you, bro.
That link is not
Make
there.
your own money, bro.
Nah, bro, but honestly, you need like maybe less than $1,000. Like, we were talking about it last night.
Yeah,
You need
of
less than
course,
$1,000 to start.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
And and I've been looking into that because you know how I told you, like,
Yeah.
I'm in kind of a situation where I just want to start because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what kind of equipment you have. It's more about the content you give out. You know, that's actually
like
what's
that.
gonna help you out.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
so
that.
it's like some way. It's like a way you have to think about it because there's a lot of people that go invest so much on all this shit, and then for what? So
And they don't do
nothing.
anything.
Yeah, and that has happened to me before many times. You know,
No, me
when
too, bro.
when I wanted to do, for example, like rapping, I went and bought myself a badass mic,
Mhm.
you know, and everything, and it's like, damn, I still have it. I mean, I don't do nothing
It's
with
just
it.
there.
Yeah, like,
collecting
you know what I'm
dust.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what I've been with me with paintball. I bought like a nice little gun.
You still have it, right?
Yeah, I still have it.
Bro, how much you want for it?
dude. Even for
$200
fishing, like even
I'm
for
good.
fishing, like I've only
expensive.
gone fishing like maybe like 3 times.
You
I
bought like
love
a
my life.
badass rod and everything.
I bought like I bought a No, not even a rod. I got a free reel.
Oh
It's a
shit!
nice one. I think it was Ambu Garcia.
Mm.
It was a nice one. Yeah.
See, but
So-
like to me, that probably goes back to, for example, like imagine like really really rich kids that were given everything, right? That
I
they
wish,
didn't have to actually work. For example, like for whatever they want to start, like their gear and all that, and then they don't buy it themselves. Do you think that takes away from the resilience and actually pulling through and doing it because you didn't get it yourself? And when you get it yourself, like it just means so much more to you.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
see the value of it a lot more.
Like,
Yeah.
Than when just getting everything. Here you go,
Yeah.
go do this shit. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
like for example, like this, because I know you started from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
started
like
with
this is
different
just
kinda-
like little by
and
little buying it.
exactly. And how do you feel now? Like when I entered to this room,
Yeah. Dude.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt like whoa, you made it.
intimidation.
Ah,
Yeah.
like, you know what
Not
I'm saying? Like,
really, bro.
dude.
but,
No, like bro, like you're on a different level.
Oh,
you know,
thanks,
from
bro.
people here in the valley,
Bougie,
like
bougie.
I know. I mean, there's a few people here in the valley do podcasts, but
Yeah, there's.
like
There is.
you know, there's competition. Yeah,
We're better than
is.
you.
The-
Fuck
Uh,
There's a little bit, but one of them, it's like it's really great lighting, and my friend Monet was on that podcast, like really good lighting, but they're barely starting, and they got like 800 on Instagram, you know,
Oh,
so
okay.
they're like popping off, but
Yeah.
they do a really good job on actually distributing their podcast to like the Apple, iTunes, or whatever, and then the
Oh, that's
Spotify.
okay.
I don't
You
do
should
that.
do
I
it.
feel like
I
all
just
the
do YouTube.
I feel like all the podcasting and everything in this show get together, you know, and work together. And because honestly, like right now, that's what's actually hitting this year. You know,
Yeah,
is
podcasts are going pretty
podcasts
fucking
are
hard.
Podcasts are going
coming
hard,
to-
bro.
yeah, and it's fun. I think it's just something really cool, especially if you like talking and you know motivating people.
It's
and I
nice.
don't know,
It's a
it's,
little
it's
hangout.
badass. I love it. Like I can see myself. This is what I was meant to do. You know.
Nice. Yeah, honestly,
Fuck
I
like
don't
yeah.
know, cause I've always wanted to do whatever it was. I don't know if it has to be talking to people through cameras or whatever. Like I like it. I feel normal. I feel like
entertainment.
dude, like yeah, exactly. I feel like I can be myself. You know what I'm saying? I can still be high and still get in the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I won't forget. Like I'm not asleep. You know.
Yeah.
But
Bro, honestly, Mitch, like it's fucking crazy that you pull through because you haven't slept at all.
yeah, I haven't
Dude,
slept
for
at all.
real,
This guy has
bro.
been awake
Assuming.
for more than 24 hours.
And I thought I was crazy, bro. I've only slept 4 hours last night, but it's nothing compared to him.
No,
that's
this
a
guy
bit-
hasn't slept.
Fuck.
Nah, and I'm still going.
And I'm still
going.
just
that's
fucking
Yeah,
passes
bro.
out and
Hey,
shit.
Are you sure you can drive home, bro?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. No.
Put a Tesla auto drive.
Like he's home. He's like, how did I make it? here?"
He's gonna spawn in his house like, oh shit.
He's like, I'm here.
No, because I got home and I laid down and everything, and I still couldn't like.
Okay. You should have just told me, bro. Like, hey, bro. Like, I need to sleep.
Nah, I'm good. I wanted to show up. You know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
This guy called into work to show up here, bro. I was
Nah.
like, yo.
not gonna in, but it's just kind of like because I was actually supposed to get this Sunday. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that we lost one of the other assistants because they opened a new store, right? Because I mean, some people know that I work at a pawn shop, right? So they opened a new store, La Jolla. So y'all visit that new store. La Jolla is a really new store that they made over
Wait,
there.
Mitch.
First cash one.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a question. Whenever y'all open a new pawn shop, how do you get stuff in that pawn shop? Don't people have to, go and take their shit and all that?
Okay,
Oh,
so check this
shit.
out.
I'm
So
actually
this-
what the fuck?
This is really interesting. That's a good thing you brought.
How do y'all get merchandise in a new pawn shop?
Yeah.
Okay,
Explain
so-
that to me, my friend.
Okay, so like for example, this one time, because it's a new store, so I was there, saw how they started off, right? And the crazy thing is that what they do is that they go around the whole stores in the whole valley, picking up merchandise. Fast store.
That's
And
stuff that
that's
they-
how they stock it up.
Yeah, and they like so for
Really?
example,
And
this
how do
one
they
store.
How do they decide what specific merch? Because I'm assuming they can't just take the best.
Well, this store did.
Eh,
We
The
took
best of everything.
Cardenal.
Go to La Jolla right now, everyone.
yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I went, right? Looks brand new. All the stuff that they have looks brand new.
Damn.
They have 2 wrestling belts. I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Like a WWE or what?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Like the
The-
toy ones, right?
the replica ones, but the actual metal ones.
Oh, like
hard-
the chingon ass
Damn.
ones.
Yeah, I carry one. It was heavy. It was
Which belts?
That was the AEW one.
AEW.
Yeah, that one's beautiful. I was gonna put it on layaway, but I thought about it. And I was like, no, I think I'll wait. If it's still here, I'll put it.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not gonna put it. Then there was the ECW one. That one looked lit too.
Dude, I have a
What?
question. as a paintball player, right? We usually tend to slither around and look for some good places.
Yeah.
And I know pawn shops sometimes have fucking good deals.
The
Sometimes
guns
they have
are-
shitty guns or shitty stuff. And
Tip
sometimes
man.
they get some really good shit at some really good fucking prices. Yeah. Like I had a friend, he got like an Etha 2. It's a brand. It's an Planet Eclipse. He got like an Etha, a tank, and like a whole setup. And it was like $200, $100 or some shit like that. And the whole setup is usually like $400 or $500. And it's like, holy shit. And a lot of
But-
people, I'll take a little piece.
The thing is
grazie.
that, like the
Oh.
thing
Yeah.
with that is that sometimes some pawn shops won't invest too much in them.
What?
Some pawn shops won't invest too much in them,
Mm-hmm.
and they won't price them too high neither because then they will stay there.
Hmm.
And
So
it'll
like
be
they have
harder
like
for you to
leaks and
sell 'em.
shit.
They have what? AIDS?
Like leaks, like air leaks and shit. Like it didn't work.
oh,
How do paintball guns have AIDS?
no. I thought you said age. You know, I don't know.
Oh, I heard AIDS.
No.
Su teléfono descompuesto here, bro.
If you ever,
eight
hey,
links.
if you ever see paintball setups and pawn shops or whatever, send me pictures of them.
Yeah, I got you.
Cause if broken or not, with leaks or not, I know how to fix any of them. If y'all have any problems trying to fix your paintball guns, you have any leaks, come to me and I'll fix it for free. Not for free, but I'll charge you. But it'll be a cheap charge. Okay, don't get scammed by Green Beret. Speaking of Green Beret,
Oh, dude.
I'm about to call you bitches out.
Bro.
Dude, I believe you because it's just like that one time. I don't know if you guys remember Frankie Alvarez.
No.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
check
yeah, yeah.
So what happened one time? We're all there with the iPads and everything, going, looking through the cars, and
God,
we're
I'm
looking
scared.
at Lambos.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker had the audacity to show up and be like, "Oh, my dad has that car,"
It's at the shop.
and I was like,
He's like, what?
"It's like, yeah." He's like, "He has that one," and I was like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Well, I mean, what's up? Like, when is he gonna pick you up?" So now he doesn't take it out. A lot of haters.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the I have a girlfriend, but you don't know her because she goes to another school. You know what I mean?
Dude, the car was not even like that drawing was not even real. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, it was like a
The-
fake ass concept.
Yeah, like exactly.
Like a concept, bro.
Motherfucker said, "Oh, my dad has that."
You should have been like, my dad drew that concept. He made it in real life. He has it in his garage. He just can't have it because it's not out yet.
And
That's
some
like,
people went with
bitch,
it.
what?
Like some people
Yeah,
believed
yeah,
it.
dude.
And
I mean, it's
didn't.
seventh grade, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, not only that, dude. There's some crazy guy, right, at my job. This is a crazy story.
Okay,
True
okay,
story,
I'm
right?
ready.
I'm not even gonna say the guy's name
Juan.
because he's
Ow, I'm playing.
probably wanted. You
Oh
know, so-
shit, it's that serious, my
Okay,
bad.
hold on.
Oh.
How about? Okay, no, go, you
Blur-
know,
just
go,
blur
for it,
out-
go for it, go for it.
Okay,
Okay,
don't-
so
just don't say his
check
name, but go ahead.
Okay, so
But be careful on what you say, Mitch, because this is out
Nah,
there.
nah,
Just-
nah.
Just put a pin on your story.
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
I'll pin it down.
Okay, so there's this one customer that I met when I've recently moved to Palmview and I started working there. And the thing with this customer is that, pues, era según él que era Border Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
He will come
Oh,
with
God.
the whole like chaleco y todo así, tal, que la, "What's up, Mr. Luis? How you doing, Mr.
To
Luis?"
work?
Yeah, like not to work, but like
Like he would show up around or what?
to my job, but he'll be in line, and
The
you would think
fuck?
like, okay, so why
Like
is
a
he in
customer.
line? Like, yeah, exactly, he's a customer.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, obviously, if you in that kind of field, I don't think you'll be kind of pawning stuff. Oh, who knows, right? But
Oh,
to me,
God.
I didn't judge him.
Oh, he was
anything.
pawning guns, wasn't he?
Nah, he wasn't punning guns.
Oh.
What he was punning was weird shit.
Oh,
Like, for
that's
example-
scary, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when we started finding out. It was actually when I started noticing like little stuff. Like, for example, it would be me extension cords. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like this guy one time he brought me a charger. Like, he
To
wanted me
pawn?
Yeah, like he's like, here.
Fuck, you gonna get out of that 25 cents? What?
And I was like, bro, like these would give them out for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
It's like
You
I want
know?
$50 for
Yeah,
this shit.
so
Limited
I was
edition.
like, no, like I don't take that. And I was like, I can do $1 and maybe 50 cents and $1 here. And he's like, oh damn, I really need 20.
Oh,
but-
for a charger?
Yeah, like no,
Used ass
no,
tired
check
ass
this out.
charger.
This is when everything started hitting, and
Like
I
it
was
clicked.
like, okay, yeah. When he said like, I actually need 20, but you know what? I'll take the $3.
What the?
And I was like, what the fuck? And then the customer behind him,
drug addict?
he was like, hey, carnal, pon este vato, puro pedo, puro pedo. And he told me, it's pura perica, carnal. He's doing something. I was like, okay. And I was telling the customer, I was like, I don't judge him. If he says he's Border Patrol, he is Border Patrol.
Mhm.
Because he would always come with the
In his
fucking weird
head.
story. Yeah, he would come up with the weird story.
They don't
Oh,
judge
no,
in pawn
Mr.
shops.
Lisa, we're going to hit the academy right now. We're training over there. No, nah, no. I
Training
was
in
over
academy?
I don't know what the fuck. What academy?
Training.
Yeah, that's
What
the
the
shit that he
fuck?
was saying. Like he was out there.
Don't
in
be
the
tripping,
field.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? So, what happened a month later after that? Someone came in and they're like, "Hey, I want to report some stuff stolen." And I was like, "Okay." So,
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
who's the customer? And he's like, and they said the name,
Uh-huh.
right? And then I was like, "Oh, what?" And I was like, "The Border Patrol." And he's like, and she laughed. She laughed and she's like, Border Patrol. He's like, he don't even got a job. You know? I was like, oh shit.
son.
Wait, so where did he get the Border Patrol uniform?
I don't know.
It was, dude,
okay.
you can buy vests and like
Yeah, exactly.
plates and shit
Even
online.
pawn shops, bro. But not
at-
only that, the only thing that not made it like official is because he never had that Border Patrol cap.
Like a badge or some shit like that, or what?
Yeah, like no, he would have badges, but some weird badges. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fake ass shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the only thing that kind of threw me off is that he would never have the Border Patrol cap. I seen a lot of people with the
Mhm.
Border Patrol cap.
They always have
And
them
then not
on.
only that, when I pull out outside, I saw his vehicle, and I was like,
He's driving a van, little van.
like no,
Nissan Sentra.
I mean, not trying to judge, right? But his car
I'm
was
not
all
saying
fucked
Nissan
up
Sentras are
up
bad.
there,
Okay.
but it just kind of. And then actually, I saw it recently again.
Oh
when he
god.
started showing up again.
So, and what happened with the girl that, or the person that reported stuff stolen? Like, what happened with that?
Oh, what happened with that? She was just kind of like, I told her, I was like, well, what you can do, you can make a police report if you want all your stuff.
He's on the case.
Yeah, but she didn't want to do that.
Imagine like he shows up to your
Dude,
house.
that's kind of
Hi, ma'am.
dangerous. You don't know what kind of dude that is, bro. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
you
bro.
don't
You
know.
should watch out for him. Like maybe not let him in the store. Cause like, hey,
I
man,
mean,
it's
we
also
still
like
let him
isn't
in,
it
but
highly?
he hasn't done.
He brings in
anything
charges every
that-
now and then. It's good.
If they would have made the police report,
Yeah.
and then boom, okay, that would be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Well,
you know,
the
but
thing
the
is-
fact that we haven't caught him, like we know there's something up, but
Is-
the fact that they didn't report it.
Isn't it a federal crime to impersonate a
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, prison
VP.
time, bro.
Yeah,
for a
fuck
long
prison
time.
You know, but he didn't get caught.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Maybe with this podcast.
So his name
Yeah,
is.
maybe with
this
this
podcast.
podcast.
Look,
Yeah,
listen.
Nah,
All I'm gonna
nah,
say is
I don't
I
wanna
have a
put
lot. I
anyone
have a
on
lot
the
of
spot,
family
bro.
members that are Border
We didn't even
Patrol.
say the name.
I'm just saying.
No,
dawg.
that's bad. That's
but
bad,
there's
bro.
a lot of crazy people trying to
Yeah.
be something that they're not. you
I
know?
saw
scary.
someone like on the Facebook like little on the videos, right?
Yeah.
And he just had like a hobby for impersonating like a cop.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like-
think I saw that.
Yeah, and like he would drive his bike, he put like cop lights and everything. He would stop people. He had the uniform. He would actually give them tickets. And then whenever they
Shoot
went to court, they were like, "Hey, like this ticket's not in the system." You know, like they tried to pay it, but they never could because like he wasn't.
It
he
was
wasn't
just
a
fake
cop.
shit.
Yeah, and so he got caught like 3 times. You know, they put him in jail, whatever, and they told him, "There's like one more time, and you're going to
Federal
wait
prison.
for a long time."
Yeah.
And bro, he stopped the he went out at night and he stopped the chief,
sheriff?
bro. He stopped the chief of police and he knew him, so he just saw him and he just started crying as soon as he pulled up to
You're
his
like,
window. Yeah, bro. I was like, oh,
Dude,
poor
that
man,
sucks, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn.
That's just bad luck.
Yeah, bro.
That's straight up bad luck.
Imagine.
And then what happened? Locked up.
Well, I'm pretty sure he
For
got locked
sure.
up. Yeah.
Bro, with 3 chances and he still did that shit?
Yeah,
Nah, man,
something
mames,
like that,
pinche
yeah.
tired ass
I
cop
forgot
or
where it
wannabe
was, but
cop.
yeah.
Fuck that.
Cansado going-
Cansado ass
Cansado,
cop, tired
bro.
ass cop.
That was real.
A what?
Our UFO is
Yes,
real.
100%. Would
The hearing that Congress just had with
Yes.
David Grush or
David?
whatever.
Oh
the
yeah,
whistleblower.
crush or some shit like that.
Wait a minute, guys.
Damn, that shit woke me up.
Radar.
Frank's like, what the fuck? I mean, can you tie it to this?
Yeah.
They don't
How?
use radar. They use something completely different.
Because
I know them.
if
Ow.
if radio waves bounce off of metallic objects, which I'm pretty sure their crafts are made of.
Well, I don't know what they used to detect it, but there was a fucking whistleblower in Congress saying that, yeah, like he admitted that there's like non-human biological, like,
So basically,
The
yes,
pilots?
fucking extraterrestrials exist
yeah,
and
and then
UFOs.
like some other guy was like, yeah, may I add that we're not alone.
Well, dude, like,
And then nobody cared.
We're an atom in this whole entire fucking universe.
Yeah,
You really
bro.
think there's not a single fucking thing of life out there? But look, all I'm gonna say is, would y'all fuck an alien?
Bro,
I would fuck the
There's-
living shit out of
there's
an alien.
STDs that you don't even know they exist.
I
They're
don't
not even
give
from
a
this
fuck.
planet.
I would be like, yo, I fuck that alien.
You think
dog.
that's hot?
Look, listen.
Bald,
We-
weird, like.
Hey, I don't discriminate.
skin.
I don't discriminate.
No, I'm talking. They're like.
Dude,
They're
what
like
if they
4
give the best
feet.
head ever? Like they're just gonna go like, and you'll be like, just fucking bust like, and they're gonna like inject some shit on you so you can like bust for like 30 minutes. You can be like,
I feel like this is
fucking
why we
shaking.
haven't been contacted by aliens because of people like Frank.
no,
bro.
no, no.
They're gonna
bro,
show up and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?"
They're gonna be like, we're gonna go back to the space
Yeah,
shit.
we're like, "We'll hit you back up in 2,000 years."
Listen, hey, baby girl aliens, if y'all look, human
Nah, boys
baby girls
desperate,
don't want me, so might as well try something else. You know what I mean? This is my
Maybe
video
not.
to y'all. I come in peace. I can come in peace too, if you know what I mean. She was good.
Okay, but like the thing is, like, are they like? Do you believe in it? Like prior to this whole,
I do
whole
for sure.
Congress thing,
Yeah.
do you believe in aliens? And do you
See.
believe that they've come to this planet if they do exist?
I mean, that's a really tough question because there's a lot of different kind of creatures like on this planet. You know, I don't know if you guys ever heard about the Euphrates River or something like
No.
that.
what's that?
Oh yeah.
You heard about that
Mhm.
before? So,
Oh, that's my daughter. That's
I was
Gaia.
like, I
No.
thought that was a dog
No.
going
No, that is-
outside.
that is the dogs.
Well, okay,
Mm,
like
my
something
daughter
like
Gaia.
that.
Aliens are coming me.
Like
Anyway.
something like that you hear, but underneath like the ground,
Imagine.
and they're yelling like supposedly they're demons.
You think?
Oh,
They're-
yeah,
they're
yeah.
cast down there.
They're saying
And
that
that
that's
the
a gateway
river-
to hell.
Yeah, and that the
There's
river is
something-
drying out. Yeah,
Wait,
the
where is
river's
this
drying
river?
out. So
The-
once
Oh,
it's
I've
gonna
heard
get to a
about
point-
that.
Dude,
Yeah,
if
You know-
you I think it's even on YouTube, bro.
yeah.
You fucking put what is it, the Euphrates River or
Yeah,
whatever the
so-
fuck it is?
Where is it?
It's,
Egypt?
Euphrates? Yeah, Egypt. or
I
something.
I don't know if it's in
know.
Egypt. I don't know where it's at. But bro, you literally put like there's a dude that goes in like not I don't know if it's like completely in the cave, but he puts it close to the cave, and you hear people like suffering, screaming. You hear chains and shit
Yeah, it's
down
like-
there, bro. And it's like, what the fuck? Like there's nobody
Well,
down there, Sam.
I mean, what if there is like some sort of base down there? Because like, look, you just said it. We are an
Dude,
atom
I
in
just
this
got-
universe, right?
What if they just
I just got
edited,
chills.
like,
'Cause I
hold
just
up.
thought of something right
Hold
now.
up, because like we're an atom in this whole universe, right?
Mhm.
What makes us think that hell, like the portal, like the entrance to hell, isn't this fucking planet? You know?
It probably is.
I mean,
Dude,
yeah,
honestly,
but like we're
if
like
you
an
really
atom
think
in this
about
whole
it-
fucking room. You know?
If you really think about it, what if actually here being in Earth, what if this is hell? You know what I mean?
Or
There's
heaven.
pain, there's suffering, there's the what's it called? The
The seven
like
deadly sins.
lust and all that shit. You know what I
Seven
mean?
deadly sins?
Seven, is that what it's called? Because I know Seven
Yeah,
Deadly Sins
the-
is like an
it's an
anime. I
anime,
don't want
but
to
yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah, no, it is.
But like you know, there's all of this evil in the fucking world. Like, wouldn't this be considered hell? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
'Cause, I mean,
Or
shit.
do you have the option to make this planet heaven and
On
or
Earth.
hell?
Heaven on earth. Fuck, that is
Because
true.
like what if it's a state of mind?
You're right.
Kind of like how the Buddhists, or I think it's Buddhists, I'm not sure, but like spiritual people also say like heaven is a state of mind, and like you choose to be blissful, you choose to have these feelings, you choose like
Yeah.
you allow yourself to be happy.
Do you guys believe that there is a heaven and there is a hell?
For sure.
Not like how the Bible or like how everything's portrayed. I don't think that
I've
there's
had-
like a
I've had
like-
experiences
like
that have
gates.
proved that to me already.
yeah. I don't think
For
that there's like
my
gates that
dad.
you go in
Crazy.
and you're like I'm gonna stay here. You know, I think
Dude.
it's just like higher dimensions that we don't understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like, cause I heard that whenever somebody dies, the body obviously shuts down, but their mind is still kind of like rolling. So it's like you're in a dream,
You're like,
and sometimes in those dreams you can have nightmares. So that's why like sometimes whenever we go to sleep we have nightmares.
mm-hmm.
And there's some nightmares that you scare the fuck out of you.
Dude,
that
I've had some
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
ass fucking nightmares,
just
bro.
imagine having a nightmare like that and just in a repeated loop.
But what
Bro.
if those nightmares are actually happening?
In another dimension and
Some
shit.
other
Oh, you
dimension
know
that
what's
you're
crazy?
connecting to.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know how the accident happened to me and everything.
Uh-huh.
To this date, I still feel like I'm still living in a dream.
In a dream? Damn.
I still
Yeah.
feel like I'm dead.
That's weird, bro.
It,
Yeah,
it,
you had
fucks
a
my
car
mind.
crash or what?
No, it's just
Malapan,
my,
dude.
my hand when I was
Oh,
climbing the
your
wall.
hand.
Yeah, so it kind of fucks with my mind. It makes me
See,
sometimes
piggybacking
feel-
off of that, dude. I don't know if you guys ever get this, but like sometimes I look around, like the whole world, society, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm like, I can be at the mall, I can be at Chipotle, I can be here, and I look at all the technology that we have, and I'm just like, this is the past. Like I feel like I'm living in the past in a really, really old era. I get that a lot for some reason.
That's weird.
I just look around and I'm like, I'm living in, like, I feel like this is just old technology. Like, I'm living in the past.
Max
it's
is,
just
Max is
something-
from an advanced civilization,
Dude,
bro.
I don't know. I just feel like straight up. I'm at the mall and I'm just looking around and everything, and I'm just like observing people, and I'm like, wow, like I'm actually living in the past.
Max has
like,
something to tell us.
it's
Max,
weird.
what's up? What you trying to tell us?
That's interesting.
From the future, what's up?
Seize the moment, guys.
Right now, Max just appears. Like, oh shit!
I never existed. No.
Dude, can you imagine this podcast was
Who's
fake?
Max?
Everything's a simulation. Fuckers start going crazy. You're in chains.
Like in the Black Mirror episode, have you guys seen Hang the DJ or something like that?
What the fuck? No.
The Black Mirror episode, you've never seen it?
No, no.
I only
What's it
seen.
about?
I only saw one episode, the first one, and I was like, I'm never watching this ever again.
Dude, it's a trip, bro.
If y'all know what that episode is, y'all know what's
Yeah,
up.
the
That
first
just it
episode,
made
yeah.
me feel dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, but the fucking Hang the DJ one is a trip because it talks about dating apps, right? So
Oh, I think I might have seen that one.
yeah,
I
okay, so
think
check
so.
it out. So it starts in a weird utopia world where they're surrounded by walls
Mhm.
and there's a lot of people in there, right? And everybody gets some sort of match on their phone, right? Like there's a system that determines like, hey, you are gonna spend time with this person. You're gonna go on a date right now,
Uh-huh.
and then you go on a date, and then you figure out at the same time or whatever you want to call it. Like you can go 1, 2, 3, and then you tap it, and then you find out how much time you're gonna be spending
Yeah,
with
that's
that
the
person,
episode I
right?
saw. Actually, was
So
trip.
it can be like 3 days, it can be 48 hours, or it can be 5 years, right? And then everyone's just like, everyone gets like these matches, right? The whole city that's
Everybody,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like this girl finds this guy and they really fucking vibe. They're like, oh my God, like we're really vibing. But they only get like 48 hours, right? The first time around.
Yeah, I think it goes
Yeah.
how like okay, they're like they get matched up together, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And since they really like each other, they didn't want to look at how much time they had because as soon as they see
No,
how
that
much
was the
time.
second time. That was the second time that they got
Oh,
matched.
that they got matched.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because once you see your phone, that's when the countdown starts, right? So
no,
then-
no, it's still going regardless.
No, because remember when they were in the bed, they were like, yeah, like we're not gonna see the phone. Like I want to spend the rest of my life with you or whatever.
Yeah, no.
And there
but-
was that one night where the guy saw the phone and the countdown started.
No,
and
yeah,
then it
but the
started going
candle
down
keeps
and down and
going.
down.
The-
For
the-
real?
Yeah, the candle keeps on going regardless
What
if
the
you
fuck?
if you find out or not. So that's why they were like, I don't want to know how much time I have with you, so let's not look at it. I just want to enjoy my time with you, right? So that was the second time. It was like, let's go back to the first time. The first time they had 48 hours, they really hit it off. Anyways, so their time ended, and then they went separate ways. They got another couple, both of them. This chick got in a 5-year period with this guy, or 3 years something, and it was the
Yeah.
longest time ever. Anyways, and then like they finally end up together, and they're like, let's not look at the time because I just want to enjoy. The guy gets really curious. He checks the fucking time, and it says 5 years, and then the time starts going down. 3 years, 1 year,
Yeah.
9 months, 7 months, and he's like, what the fuck is happening? And he's like, well, you guys made a pact and you violated it. You violated the pact to not look at the time, so now your time is getting cut and cut and cut and cut. And then he
Right.
tells her like, hey, I fucked up, I did this, and she was like, you fucking asshole, this and that. You really had to look at it. We had 5 years or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, so
Fuck.
that happens.
Yeah, it's a cool
and then
episode.
like at the very end, this system would actually like tell them, hey, we have your ultimate match, and this is the person you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, right? And he like, but you get to say goodbye to one person, and then this chick is like, I want to say goodbye to that specific guy, right? So he's like, hey, like tonight I'm gonna get, or tomorrow I'm gonna get matched up with this my ultimate couple, whatever, and I don't know who it is, this and that. And then he's like, let's go ahead and escape together. And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, nobody can do that. And like, do you see like all the people kind of like looking at them, like the system, right? And it's like that. Let's go ahead and like you and me,
The
fuck it, like
Matrix.
together. Let's go outside of the wall and let's be together and let's be in love. And she's like, fuck it. And then they realize that it's a simulation, and they start going in a fucking on the little stairs outside of the wall already, and then everything just starts like disintegrating, the whole world. Yeah, and then like they see like so many versions of themselves, dude, like around them, and they're like, what the hell? And then like it's revealed that 1,000 simulations of those had already happened, and in those 998 times they had escaped together, and that determined in real life that they were a 99.8% match. And then it reveals that all that happened in a fucking dating app, and they were meeting at a bar, bro.
Damn.
And it was a trip, bro. I was
That's
like,
a
oh
fucking-
That's
shit,
yeah,
bro.
when I saw the ending, I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, this is
Yeah,
a
bro.
fucking
I was
trip,
like, that's
bro."
some writing right there, bro. That was like, dude, it was like a roller coaster of emotions,
Yeah,
bro.
it was dope as
Yeah.
fuck.
I was watching with my girl, and
Dude,
I was like
send me the
fucking
link of
sad
that.
whenever the countdown like from 5 years went to like
You were
3
like,
months.
"No."
I was like, babe, I'm depressed, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, babe,
you
give me
just
some head or
ruined
what,
this time
ah.
with baby girl. You know? Yeah, bro. I was like,
Stupid.
fuck, bro. It's a
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
It's a crazy. You should watch it, bro. You're gonna like that.
Yeah, I
shit,
think
bro.
Emiliano would like it as
Yeah.
a filmmaker, producer,
producer.
writer.
Yeah, Emiliano. By the way, like like he's here. There's evidence that he's gonna be hanging out with high-end actors later on, bro.
With what?
Yeah, you're a producer. You're on your way to Hollywood, bro.
Yeah,
Whatever.
man, if you hook it up with Elizabeth Olsen, bro, I'd really appreciate it, right?
Yeah,
Thank you.
he's gonna be sought after. Oh, let's celebrate because Emiliano got nominated. Can I say it?
What?
Can I say it, Emiliano?
You fucking bastard.
Can
You
I say
told
it?
him and not me. I don't say
Well,
it,
it's because like I invited him to lunch. Emiliano got nominated for the best actor in South Texas. Let's go ahead and clap it up, bro.
I'll clap, but I'm still.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
all
you
good.
you do acting? That's
Yes.
He also produces films, bro.
All right,
short
improv
films.
right now, Emiliano.
dude. That's actually something I want to get into in the future too. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be badass. You know, because I would also like to write my own kind of movies and stuff.
That'd be dope.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've always had this thing about writing. It's always been writing. It's always been talking. It's all about creating stories.
Yeah,
you know?
creating.
And
Yeah,
then
because
that's
you
the
were
thing.
with the things back in the day.
So it's like I like to create something. You know, it's
Mhm.
like create a character, something unique. You know, so that's
Yeah.
really cool, man.
I have a
Yeah,
question
thank you.
though. Like, not how do you get nominated for that, but like, if you win, what kind of? I mean, I know it's gonna benefit you in a lot of ways. Like, that's gonna be really great on your record.
But explain it to us.
Just
the
being
poor.
nominated, first of all, is really
Yeah.
great in your
Yeah.
record already. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
what, like, how do you win? What do you win? Like an award? Like, how does that go down?
It was for the South Texas International Film Festival.
Uh-huh.
My friend that directed the project submitted to the festival. They charge you a fee,
Uh-huh.
and then the judges watch the movie and they determine who gets nominated and
I think
what-
it's a best actor and shit
as best actor,
Best film.
director,
from the whole
cinematography.
valley.
All of South
And
Texas, no?
also it's international, so they got movies.
Oh,
They
shit.
got movies from Ireland and Germany.
So and
and
it's
all
not
that
just
stuff.
you competing against people in the valley; it's against international also.
Well, no, because they have separate categories. I was nominated for best South Texas actor
Dang.
because given that it's a South Texas International Film Festival, you know, they have that separate category
So
for
when's
South
the
Texas
award
people.
show? When can I go? What's up?
It's in next month. I think it
The-
is public.
A what?
I think it is public.
It is public.
Yeah,
I can go and be like,
it's in Edinburgh. I don't know
Yeah.
where exactly,
bet.
but I'll know in time.
Let me know.
Nice.
And he's gonna wear a
Make sure you
black
tell
suit.
me first.
I'm not gonna say the details because so nobody steals it. But he's gonna wear a badass fucking outfit. I'll
Also,
tell
you
you.
told
Right.
Max that too, and
the
you didn't tell
movies
me.
out already? I'm assuming, right? They're out?
No, I mean,
You should watch. Sorry to interrupt you. That one film that you made.
With the cigarette.
No.
That one's cool.
The one where you were driving the short film with the
that's
driving.
one that was
Oh,
nominated.
that one?
Yeah, it's
Bro,
on-
that one was a good ass
Yeah,
film,
that
bro.
was
I
good.
liked it.
Yeah.
So
Where-
you
where
should
can
show
I
Mitch
see
after the
that one?
podcast. You
Yeah.
should show Mitch after the
I can
podcast,
show
bro.
you in private.
It's good. I actually really
yeah,
liked
yeah.
it. I
But
really,
you,
really
you
liked it.
can't you can't post it anywhere until the
Actually.
festival is over.
But it's unlisted right on YouTube. So there's like a very specific link.
Yeah, like only
Or
Emiliano
it's
can
not-
see
it's
it.
not
I
on
think.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
So it's somewhere that cannot
it's
be
somewhere
named.
very private. Nobody can
Pornhub.
access
Nah,
it.
I'm
Only
playing.
Emiliano can and his peers. But yeah, bro, it was a really great movie. Like he showed us two, right?
Yeah, he showed us
It was
two
a
films.
cigarette one
So-
and also the one where you were.
Well, he showed
driving.
us three. The cigarette one, the one where people were buying stuff from the house, and that one that they uploaded to the nominee thing.
Yeah, bro, that one's crazy.
That's
that one
fire.
was like very like, oh shit, like I don't know what I would do in that position, but I guess we'll talk about it when the time comes and we can talk about it, and we can also play it. I'll put it over the podcast if you let me, or if the producer or writer lets me. That'd be really cool. I mean, to all my 3 viewers, right? Well, actually, I do want to say huge thanks to TikTok. Thank you guys, TikTok, for 10K. I never thought I would ever have 10K on anything.
Congrats.
So honestly,
Imagine
thank
10,000
you guys
people
so
right here
much.
right now.
Yeah, so it's like 10,000 people there
That's
follow me on
fucking
TikTok.
crazy.
Of course, I don't get 10K on average views, but you know,
Well, you have
10K
10K.
followers on TikTok. I never thought that I would get to 10K anywhere. So to me,
fucking
like that
cool.
idea feels so foreign. Like it feels
Uh-huh.
fake. I'm like, oh, it's like no, like this is not true. So it's like, well, thank you, TikTok. And yeah, so YouTube keeps on growing. Thanks to Frank for keeping me accountable with the reels. And yeah, you know, I learned the true definition of you're one video away from like changing life. Of course, like I didn't make such huge like viral video. It didn't change my life, but
Made a
like
huge difference.
this one video boosted my profile a lot. And for me, like that I have less than 1,000 subscribers,
yeah.
like gaining 600 for one little reel, it's a lot, you know.
It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy,
You know.
bro.
So it's like,
and it's just how you always say it's all about consistency.
yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That
So-
helps
Never
a lot.
hesitate to post anything, bro.
Yeah.
Just edit it right, post it. got
Yeah.
this.
And honestly, it's just kind of like it just clicked for me. It's like, okay, how do you make shareable content that has a hook, that captivates, that has that engagement and shit, and it's just like a shareable topic? It just kind of clicks like all of a sudden, and you're like, oh shit, like I know how to do content that is gonna pop off. Like it's
Hell
like a
yeah.
hit or miss, but like you kind of start getting it, you know.
Time to do
So-
more Skinwalker content, bro.
More Skinwalker content, bro. I mean, I can talk about the ghost stories here in the fucking house. Those are crazy, bro.
Dude,
Dude,
write
just
them down,
last night,
dog.
bro,
Oh,
my
shit.
dad saw a ghost.
What?
Your
just last
dad?
night.
Bring him in right now.
Here, bro.
Bring him in right now.
For real.
In the
And, like,
house?
yes.
Inside the house?
So
Explain
yesterday.
the story.
Huh?
Explain the story.
Okay, so I was in my studio yesterday, right? I was
I
just
farted,
setting
by the
up
way.
I was just setting up the studio and then the cameras and all that. And I go downstairs, right? And my dad's like, "Were you down here like a second ago?" And I was like, "I just came from downstairs. Dad. What are you talking about?" He's like, "Dude, I kid you not, I saw a woman pass like on the from the laundry room, because
What
like you're in the
the
living room and you can see the
That
laundry
little,
room across.
the little doorway
the,
space
the-
you
yeah,
have?
the little door space.
Ah.
Okay, so and he's like, I thought it was your mom, because she was like, I was like, she's probably doing laundry, but then like they never turn any lights on. So 5 minutes later, I get up and your mom's asleep, and I'm like, bro,
You're like,
you
hold
know,
on,
the
man.
thing is, dude, the previous owner, who was a woman, died in the house. bro.
Fam.
Yeah.
Why would you say? Okay, so we're going to move the studio location somewhere.
So that's the thing. Like, is this place haunted? I don't know, because it also goes back to like, this is like a real ghost. Watch out, bro. There's like a real ghost story, or this is the real. No, this is the closest that I've been to a ghost story ever.
Bro, I think that experience you had about your brother,
Yeah, that I want to say that one.
honestly, that might be connected with what your dad saw.
100%.
Because
But that
even
sounded
though
like my brother, and there was one where it sounded like a woman.
that's what I'm saying. But even though that your dad saw a woman, like I mean, I'm not saying ghosts can change their voices. I don't know, you know. I don't know.
either.
But like, don't you think that's a little weird and kind of interesting? As in, like, yo, like if supposedly a lady died here or whatever, why am I hearing a man?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You might have some type of portal to the afterlife or some
mean,
shit in this
dude,
bitch, Max.
I don't know about that. I don't know what the previous owners did in the house, right? Definitely, I don't know. I know nothing about that. But the closest that I've ever been to like some sort of like ghost paranormal encounter, right? It was this one time I was with my girl here, right? We were watching a
God.
movie, we were chilling, all cool. I actually have a TikTok about that, a reel. And then we were just like, dude, okay, we were watching the movie.
Getting freaky.
And then no, like actually none of that. But dude, all of a sudden from downstairs, I hear my brother scream my name. He's like, Max, right? So I tell her, I'm like, you know what? Maybe Gaia did something. Either she bit some furniture,
Mhm.
either she just did something.
Gaia's
and
Max's
he's
dog, by the
mad.
way.
Yeah. So Gaia is my dog. I go downstairs, and my brother's not there. And I'm like, okay, like he went to the garage or something. So I look around, I look at the garage, he's not there. I look in the, I look in the laundry room, he's not there. I check my mom's room, I check her closets, no one's there, and I'm like, that's weird. I go outside to see his truck. His truck's not there. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a little weird, right? So I go to the backyard, and I'm like, maybe it was a cow that was just mowing really loud.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no cows, there was no horses, and I'm like, it was probably the neighbor, right? He was probably screaming my name, because
But-
sometimes the neighbor comes in his tractor to my land. The neighbor was not around anywhere. This had just happened a couple seconds ago, right? Not even a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go upstairs, and I'm like, can you tell me what you heard? I heard your brother scream out your name in a very angry way. We both heard the same thing, and there was nothing in the house. Was that a skinwalker? Was that a demon? Was that a ghost? I don't know.
Here, I have a question. Was your brother in town at
He
the
was
time?
in town at the time.
Okay, maybe going the realistic route. What if maybe your brother was actually here in your crib and he
wasn't.
screamed something, and since you never answered or said anything, maybe he just left, or he's Max, and he left or some shit. No, but
Bro,
you would have heard
I
the
would've-
car or
I would've heard
something.
the truck, and I called him. I was like, hey man, have you stepped foot in the house? And
He's like, I haven't been there all day,
he
bro.
was in the office, man, like working with my mom.
Bro, what the fuck?
He was like literally 20 miles away.
And all the cameras just start.
There was nobody here.
Shit.
Now, there's another time before this one. Like for part 2. I'm kidding. So there was another time before this one where I was like literally just alone, home alone. I was completely home alone in the house here. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to take a nap because I'm very tired, right? And for some reason, I left this door open. And you know that if I leave this door open, you can see my room, right?
Yeah.
And the door to my room was also open, which I never do. I never take naps with my door open, right? I was just taking a nap. I was chilling. All of a sudden, I hear a woman scream out my name in a very desperate manner. Max! I literally wake up from my slumber, and I just sit up. Like, I sit up, and I'm like, nah.
You're like, I'm going back to bed.
And I went back to bed, bro. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit right now. But that thing was clear as a fucking crystal, dude. It was a woman. She was desperate, and she was angry, and she felt pain. And she screamed out, Max! And I said, I'm not dealing with you, bro. I don't know how to communicate with you. I'm sorry.
He's like,
and
I
just
ain't
went back
trying
to
to.
bed.
Sorry.
Yeah, bro.
maybe it's just like her spirit that's stuck here on the house trying
But
to get to the other side. You know
The
what I mean?
thing is, like, why is it my name both as a woman and then as my brother? After that, I've
See,
never heard my name being called
Okay,
out.
look, that as a woman, it might be that lady that you said that passed away. You know,
And then-
R.I.P. the lady that lived here.
But
no
my
disrespect.
brother's voice.
But your brother's voice,
That one's crazy.
that one I'm convinced it more than likely might be a skinwalker.
It could be a skinwalker, but, like,
Because
I mean,
fuck,
interesting.
you never
I mean,
know.
the thing is, like, yeah, do I live in a ranch where there's a lot of land, like, and also to my sites? Yes. But we're still kind of in the city. But we're in the outskirts.
You're kind of in the outskirts, man. You're like 20, 30 minutes in that. Well, like a 15, 20 minutes outskirts. And that's enough time for stuff to be out
here. Could there
here.
be something? Yes, because if you drive a little north of there, puro campo.
Yeah.
Like here on your way to Rio Grande City.
All ranches.
All ranches, huge
Como que
ranches.
desierto, va.
Yeah. It's all desert. It's all fields. It's
Puro
all
monte.
everything. Yeah, literally. Puro monte. So could it be close? Like something close? Yes, it could. But my brother's alive. He's not a skinwalker. So
But your brother doesn't necessarily have to be dead.
that's what people are saying on TikTok.
He doesn't have to be dead.
The comments on TikTok are saying your brother needs to be dead in order for a skinwalker to mimic his voice. I'm pretty sure my brother's alive. I can call him right
Look,
now.
I'm not calling out your followers or anything, but from all the videos and all the reports or whatever that I've heard and seen,
Yeah.
they don't necessarily have to be dead.
Yeah, they don't.
As long as they know or have heard or seen that person, they can mimic the voice. I don't think they have to be dead, because then it would just, because their point of a skinwalker is to attract you.
Yeah.
If you look, God forbid, right? But let's say your brother is like, passes away. Que ojalá Dios que no pase, right? You hear, then you know your brother passed away. He's dead. You hear his voice. You can be like, what the fuck? My brother's dead.
Yeah.
And I feel like it'll be more of like, hey, it's better if your brother's alive for you, reel you in. Like, oh, but what does my brother want? Knowing that he's alive, whatever. But if your brother was dead, you wouldn't be like, hey, I'm not going to go investigate. What the fuck? You know what? I mean, I wouldn't.
Dude,
you know what I
the
mean?
thing is, like, I kid you not, Mitch, bro. Emiliano, Frank, I kid you guys not. It actually sounded like it was coming from the kitchen in the house. It didn't sound like you can.
I have a question.
You can kind of like tell whether a scream
Yeah.
is coming from in
Yeah.
house and outside.
Because
right?
you can hear the different, like,
Yeah, you can hear
you
the
can
difference.
differentiate like
Yeah.
echoes in the house
Yeah.
versus outside. It's more
Yeah.
muffled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now here's my question.
Go for it.
I'm trying to word this so people don't try to come stealing shit in your house, but like, there's really no other words to say it. But like, like all the doors and all the windows and all the everything, do you lock them all completely?
Dude, not only do we lock them, we install more shit. And like all these windows
Wait,
right
I
here
have a question.
and all the windows in my house, they have barras.
Yeah, I know they have barra.
You can get in.
Now let me
even
tell you
if you
this.
really want it.
Why do they have barras?
That's the thing.
Why are there barras
Well,
upstairs?
Actually, I do know why. Because
People would come in here when it was abandoned.
when it was completely abandoned, there was no activity in the house. Like maybe like 5 years back,
Yeah.
people would actually break in through the window. So the owners installed barras to sell the house. So now there's like metal rods.
But is it for that reason?
I don't know.
Because I understand barras or like metal bars in between your windows, whatever, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people have that, excuse me, in their houses. But on the second floor,
Yeah, it is crazy.
that's a little weird.
That's some prison stuff.
You know what?
Those
No,
exorcist
that's just some weird shit, bro.
Yeah, no, it
and
is.
like, fuck, what was it? Oh, okay. So now I was gonna tell you, bro, you should install Ring cameras. all over your house. I don't know, maybe your property or your house, but mainly your house.
Does they activate movement or what?
Yeah, it alerts your phone when it detects movement.
Actually?
Obviously, it more likely might detect movement with your horses and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine. But you never know when you can find or see something that you're like, holy shit. And I think, and ring cameras aren't expensive. And you can connect them, one in your backyard, maybe one on top that angling down like at the field or whatever, front door, whatever. I think you should install a couple cameras. And I think you might see something you might not want to see, but very interesting.
Okay, so after the little break, I showed you guys that little paranormal weird like thing that they finally mapped them. So do you guys think that that's real? Being to finally able to map poltergeist movement? You think that's real?
Radar.
Okay, there's something to this. There's something to this. I mean, it's not metal, but the thing is, like,
It's the same principle.
it's the same principle. It's something bouncing off of something.
Exactly.
What about the vice principal? That was a really bad
That
joke,
was
and
a
I do
really bad joke.
apologize.
We're gonna go ahead
I
and
ruined
clip
the
that shit
vibe.
and send it to your fucking gym crush, bro.
Okay.
Eh.
What is she gonna? You know what? What if she puts a restraining order on? But I'm not even doing anything. I wouldn't fucking doubt my fucking gym crush puts a restraining order on me for doing absolutely fucking butt fuck nothing me.
So poltergeist activity, right?
You're right. Good coffee, by the
Like,
way. Thank you, man.
stop burning yourself, bro. God damn, you're gonna go to jail by your own mouth.
Why would I go to jail? I'm not doing anything.
That's why. Wait. So
Could you imagine that?
I know, bro.
Holy shit.
I mean, yeah, people, they anyway.
So anyway, radars.
No, but that's the thing. So like, do you think it's even possible? Because like, it looks fake, but
It's because we really never know what's
looks-
actually
looks
fake
real.
and what's actually real on the shits that we see online nowadays, bro.
No, they
with
really
all
don't.
this AI bullshit,
Yeah.
with all this Photoshop mamadas, video CGI, it's really hard to tell. Some stuff really looks like, oh shit, that actually looks
never
really
know, yeah.
genuine. But and then it kind of gets debunked sometimes, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So- Don't always really believe what you see on the internet,
but
but it's also not bad to be like, well, you know what, that might be real.
well, the thing
'Cause
is
you
like, you
never
always
know.
gotta be skeptical about everything as well. If that's healthy, like healthy skepticism. But what's not healthy is like completely just like dismissing everything.
Honestly, the
To me.
only times I feel like I would probably believe something if is is what's in this coffee, bro? Is if they thank you, bro. I appreciate you, my man. I just popped your finger. Is if what was I going with this? The only way.
The
Oh yeah,
only-
sorry, my bad. Let me roll the ball back.
Yeah.
Sorry. The only way I would believe that type of stuff is if someone is doing a live stream or some shit and something comes out, something pops up. You know what I mean? And
Okay,
Uh-huh.
there is something where that happened. Now my
I've
girlfriend thinks
I've seen
my
several stuff.
girlfriend thinks it's fake. I think it's kind of real, but it's because like it's just too good to be real. So have you guys ever heard of Dross? Dross.
He sounds so familiar.
Oh my god.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Is he
Hold
the
up,
one that
bro.
says stories and
Hold
shit?
up, yeah.
fake.
He does stories like that. He covers like paranormal stories or like
think you've shown me him.
like weird, like eerie stuff, right? There's this specific case in Mexico City called La Tienda de Mario.
Bro, okay.
Right?
Oh, that
So
just
now,
gave me
La
chills.
Tienda de
dog.
Mario, bro.
That I believe.
La Tienda de Mario is this guy who, like, dude, honestly, he wants no fucking clout. He doesn't want anything to do with being famous or anything. He's just like, here's what happened. Here's the footage.
Doesn't he
And
also
now-
stream stuff like that and shit happens?
I don't think he streams
Or it's
stuff.
it's footage that of
It's
stuff
footage
happening?
of stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, so dude, like,
Sorry, my bad.
there's like 4 or 5 parts to this fucking video. Dross like actually took the time out of his day to cover it, make nice videos like explaining everything, what has happened, and updating you on whatever Mario updates the people. And dude, it's crazy to the point where like this demon had like a very specific piñata that he liked, and like they took it away and the demon went crazy, and then they put it back and like he was chilling, right? And the fucking demon like fucking popped up in one of the videos. Like he actually
Oh,
showed his face,
shit.
and then
Oh.
it went back, dude. Like went back down, and I was like, okay.
Show the footage right now, Max.
The thing is, like,
In my hand.
if you watch the entirety of like part 1, 2, and 3, and 4, dude, you're like, oh shit, like this could be real.
It's because
It's crazy, man.
is it that one video where like piñatas start moving, start spinning like
Yeah.
crazy? One
Yeah.
piñata randomly lights up on fire out of
And
nowhere.
shit just like gets like thrown across the room and shit
Dude,
like that.
it is fucking crazy.
That one is like one of the closest things that I'm like, okay, that's something. That's something
Yeah,
like
it
that. Like
has
for
to be
sure.
some
like
type of
even
spurt.
skeptics are like, okay.
That for sure.
And
It's
it'd be
crazy,
really
bro.
interesting for like people that have like ghost hunters and shit that have shows like that.
Yeah.
I should that would be a really interesting place.
Yeah,
to go
La
do that.
Tienda de Mario is fucking crazy. That's a great series. I mean, if it's fake, it's fucking
We should watch it
greatly
right now.
produced, bro. Because like it's like produced like to a point where like it's not produced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like here's my Ring camera or whatever. Like watch
Like
it.
the security footage
And
cam
that
and
shit,
shit.
the
Yeah.
security, yeah.
Good.
And it's just like fuck, you know?
Isn't there like also like angles of like during the day where there's workers and shit? They're like
And
stalking
they're like, nope.
and shit just starts falling
Yeah, and
off.
they're
They're
like,
like,
nah.
the fuck? Boom! It falls the fuck
Yeah,
in.
and it
Like
falls again.
I'm putting in my 2 weeks,
And,
dog.
and the thing is, like, they had the store downstairs, and they would
Yeah.
live upstairs, dude. Like his family left,
That's horrible.
and he was like, okay, yeah, I gotta sleep here so I can run the store. But his family, like, they were not living there anymore. I don't know, like to this day, I don't know what happened, right? But yeah, like they even took a priest, and shit still
Because
happens.
sometimes, yeah, a priest might help, but if
But not if
it's
it's
a
like a
really
high-ranking
like a
shit.
powerful like entity, bro.
And the thing is, like, dude, we don't know how
Good luck.
those realms work. Like, we don't know if there's hierarchies or not. Like, we like to believe because, like,
Yeah,
that's how we work down here, right?
Yeah.
In this fucking
that's,
earth.
that's just
But
incredible.
we don't know, like, how these fucking realms work. Like,
Well,
we
like,
don't know. Like,
speak-
honestly, like, who's one to say?
Dude. Like speaking about all that type of stuff, have you? I don't know if we went to go see it together, Max. The movie The Pope's Exorcist.
No, I don't like scary movies. Bro.
I'm gonna say this.
But maybe we did.
I'm not a big fan of scary movies, like Scream and Jason and all that. Like, yeah, they're entertaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're whack. But the reason it's why I'm not really sometimes a big fan, or like the movies like The Nun, La Llorona, all that type of movies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool concepts, but I'm not a big fan of those type of movies.
Yeah.
Reason being because I don't know, I felt weird, bro. Behind me, dog.
The ghost just fucking passed by you.
No, don't say that, son. Don't say
They
that.
were like, hi,
You know.
Frankie.
Oh, what's up, man? Ow. Nah. Because like a lot of stuff that like stunts that happens, people flag out windows and shit.
Yeah.
Like that just looks funny. Like
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
whack,
looks
like wacky
like
and
Paranormal
shit.
Activity looks very
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah. Like stuff like that. It's like, nah, man. It's like sometimes it makes me laugh more than what is like than what I should be scared of. You know what I mean?
It's like,
But when it gets into depth, like when there's movies into depth about like exorcisms and all that type of stuff, it's interesting to me because it's like, holy shit, like this stuff is like, for me, I believe that type of stuff.
Mhm.
And it's scary, bro. Like I kind of try to avoid watching those type of movies because you really never know. God's
Yeah.
my protector, my lover.
have you seen? I'm sorry, bro. Sorry to interrupt you, but like real quick, have you seen that movie where like this girl, she just became fucking like I'm sorry to say this, but she actually became like crazy or like she developed dementia because allegedly she got abducted by aliens like so much. They
Oh,
would
shit.
never. There's an actual movie where like they actually show in some of the shots
Like
they,
PTSD type shit or what?
no like well yeah, but like she's just like completely like you can tell that she's not all there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like they show like the actual like the remake and then they show the actual footage like right next to it, like during the actual movie, like how like I think
Yeah.
she was like floating or whatever.
I love
But it's
verga.
crazy. But the thing is, like, to me, it's like, are aliens demons? How we know it? Because here's the thing, like even like back then, you know how like the Anunnaki, the people from the heaven, they were gods.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at the thing, they came in ships. So right now, today, modern day, we would understand them as aliens, if that did happen, right? To them, they were gods. So if someone has enough technology that is completely alien to us or foreign, they're like a deity, right?
Mhm.
They're indescribable to us. So of course, like if they're like, "Hey, I'm a deity," we're gonna believe it because the technology is just so advanced, right? So now, could they have like such advanced technology that we don't understand and then we just put the label as demons,
Like a cloaking device.
like a cloak? Yeah, I
Jerry?
mean, dude, like Jerry. Yeah, no, like literally, like who's to say that they can't turn invincible? Invincible.
I mean, it's 'cause-
invisible.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Maybe you will one day. Who knows? But
But the thing
That shit's
is, like,
hard.
yeah, like he's right. Like, who's to say that the technology is just so advanced that it's indistinguishable from magic to us? Because we just don't know.
David Blaine hit me up.
Right? So it's like, dude, like, that's like the quote that I love to say. Like, we don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like we just don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
So that's like a plethora of like things. It's like, dude, we're one speck in the fucking universe. Like, Do we think we have
Imagine
it all
what's out
figured
there.
out? We don't have
Fuck
shit.
no.
We're like in diapers.
Not even 1%, bro.
No,
Not
it's
even
like we don't know
1%.
how anything fucking works,
Nope.
dude. And like people were flaming me in the comments. Fuck you guys.
Fuck y'all, man.
Nah, but it was like a really good like.
Dude, you know what
algorithm
comments
boost.
low-key kind of get me like laughing hardcore?
Yeah.
When the people put in like the quotes and they put POV. It's like your friend. Hey, bro, I have a podcast idea.
Oh my god, bro! Yeah.
I don't know. Those are funny to me. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
they're funny.
that's kind of funny.
The thing is, like, yes, like I get it. Like this is like a very bro-y podcast and shit like that. But like, hey, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. You're not. What's up, bitch?
Yeah, like,
Come
we're
fight me.
doing it, and like also like it takes balls to be in front of a camera and uploading
Yeah,
it
it
online.
does.
You know,
Yeah, fuck
consistently. You know,
Oh, imagine.
good, bro.
Just like,
My bro just got abducted, bro.
not. It's because I don't know why I tripped out, bro. Whenever I told you, I said like, oh, I felt weird. In that instant, I don't know if you're gonna put the replay or whatever. I don't know if you can tell the expression on my face or whatever. But like, bro, I straight up felt weak.
Oh shit!
I felt weak, and I started feeling dizzy.
Something absorbed you, bro.
That's why I was like this. I was like, oh, I was like, I tried snapping out of it.
Yeah.
And that usually happens whenever, not that I talk about stuff, not scary stuff, but like whenever I'm talking like, oh, exorcisms and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like it just gives me a certain type of feeling, bro. Like just a bad vibe. That's
Okay.
why I'm not a big fan of talking and
And
about those
did you
type of
start
stuff.
getting like a little bit like this?
Shaky.
Shaky
Well,
slightly?
shaky. I always naturally shake,
Hmm.
regardless. I don't know why. I've always been naturally shaky. Nah,
Anyway, no,
Electromagnetism.
maybe, but like the way that I understand it is like, what if there's like a deity, like an entity going like, he's like absorbing your energy, and when you talk about that shit, you're like,
a pinche Dementor from Harry Potter.
yeah, literally, bro. Like the thing is like, if we see it in movies, does it exist already? I don't fucking know.
Well, bro,
Like,
they
when
have
they
to get their
started
ideas
making,
from
like,
somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause,
alien
like-
movies.
Like, what? Yeah, like
Yeah.
what if like ideas like they don't come from just nowhere? You know,
Next-
they
Well,
gotta
wait
come
a
from
minute.
somewhere.
Wait.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
seen something.
So what if somebody's feeding you these ideas?
No, wait.
Max,
a
can you do me a
minute,
favor?
wait.
Go, Emiliano, go.
Studying
You're very
films,
skeptical.
I've realized that, especially in my history of motion picture class,
Okay.
I realized that, and I see it every time I watch a movie now.
Okay.
I see how every movie is inspired by another movie.
Okay,
And
but
that's
what
how
about
it
the original
goes.
idea?
Like I don't know. Films have been around since the 1890s. So
Beautiful.
so many. The creepiest of ideas to the most sciencey fiction one, they all came from something, and those ideas have evolved.
Okay,
And different
and they
filmmakers.
build on the inspiration, correct? So, for
Yes.
example, you can get inspired from a film that already exists, but then these ideas to develop something new, where do these ideas come from, bro?
Well, it's like us as
Like
consumers.
the origin.
Yeah,
origin
like
point.
the thing is like there's a lot of theories, right? Like, for example, Joe Rogan said, one time I was high and I started thinking about this. What if ideas are beings that are alive in a weird way that we don't understand? They latch onto us. In order for them to materialize, we need to bring them into this world. So then we start doing whatever the idea is.
So it's kind of
that-
spitting
and that-
ideas into us so we can make it a reality.
Uh-huh. And it's like, wow, like that's a cool thought to like, it's a fun thing to
It's
think
interesting.
about. The thing is like, then again, we don't know what we don't know. Where do ideas come from? The thing
should-
is
you
like,
should
when
straight
you
up-
get inspired, what is that feeling inside you?
You should straight up make a poster about that. We don't know what we don't know.
Dude, I have so many quotes like that I want to make posters and actually
Just
print
hang
them,
it up
frame
here.
them, and hang them here. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
yeah.
Alright.
But the thing is, I want to print my own art. You know,
Yeah.
I wanna
That'd
actually
be dope.
produce-
It'd be dope as fuck.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the original idea, think of it this way. If you tell me a creepy story,
okay?
what am I going to do as a visionary? I'm going to, if you were to tell me, produce this creepy story of mine, I would, bring it to life given my vision as I was hearing you tell me that. And that's how you bring it to life. And then say someone else is inspired by those filmmaking techniques and they make it their own.
Okay.
And that's how these
But you-
ideas evolve.
To play devil's advocate, have you ever been like half asleep and you get a wonderful idea? You gotta wake up and write it down because you know you're not gonna remember it next
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
Where does that come from? You know, you're like literally half asleep, bro.
Think about it, dog. I mean, I was like, hold on, you
I
have
heard
fun.
that the best
He's like, I want to come up with an argument against that, and I respect it. I love it when you come up with like arguments for everything.
Ahorita,
That,
no.
that I say. No, you.
No,
Well,
tu
your
mamá.
best ideas come supposedly they come like
In the
early
shower.
yeah, in the shower.
Yeah.
Or like mainly like in the mornings, or like
Yeah,
'cause I
when you're
noticed,
not
like,
focused on whatever
yeah,
you're working on.
I've noticed that like around 3 or 4 in the morning, I feel motivated.
Well, witching hour? How?
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I noticed, like, for example, like in the shower, I get my best ideas. And it's crazy because, like, I know that when I get out of the shower, they're not going to be there. So I got to, like, dry my hands and actually write it in notes, like, real quick.
yeah,
Because otherwise, they're not going to be there. Or, like, whenever I'm half asleep,
yeah,
I'm like, I got to write this shit down right now. I got to actually, like, have the courage to get up, you know, not
And
be
write
lazy
that shit.
and write it down.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if I'm going to lose my sleep. Like I'm going to lose the sleepiness. Like, I got to write it down. If it's, like, a really good idea or, like, a poster design or whatever that I just, like, saw it by, like, a second, I got to roughly draw that so I can produce it the next morning.
damn.
Rolling the ball back to what you were asking, what a skinwalker is.
Oh, yeah. Mitch was asking what's a skinwalker.
Completely forgot about that until I just popped into my head.
Yeah.
I was like, my boy asked. So, there's two different types of entities, I guess you could say. If people want to fact check it, y'all can correct me in the comments. That's totally cool. If y'all know way more, which probably y'all do, please let us know in the comments if y'all know more details or more facts about this.
In a respectful manner, because just don't fucking flame people.
Yeah, because I'm going to be in your comments flaking the shit out of you. I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
Yeah.
right now everyone's like, you're ugly, you're fat, ew, you kill yourself and shit. Like, oh, you know what? Nah, it's a joke. Everyone chill. Anyway, so usually there's two types of entities, and people get them confused with the skinwalker and a wendigo. Sorry, I was going to say indigo. To pendejo. A skinwalker and a wendigo.
Yeah.
Now, I think that the skinwalker was from like the natives, right?
Americans.
Or is it the wendigo?
Both.
Is it both, or is it, or maybe it's a different type?
Both different tribes.
Different, maybe.
I think it might be the same creature. We just made a difference.
No, look.
Kind of like a chupacabra.
Yeah.
Maybe a skinwalker is a chupacabra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that type of shit. Like people see it like, oh, that's a chupacabra, but maybe it's a skinwalker. You know what I mean?
Maybe so, just like one and the same.
The basis of the
Or maybe it's a baby skinwalker.
The basis of the Skinwalker and Wendigo story is that it came from Native Americans and how, you know, Native Americans were nomadic, right? So they would move from place to place and they would build these settlements somewhere, right? Wherever they stop traveling. They build their settlements, right? And so the stories of the Wendigos and the Skinwalkers were made to keep people from leaving their encampments, because you know you're surrounded by people, you're surrounded by these campfires to keep yourself warm throughout the night, and in hearing these noises out there in the woods, you would go out and investigate, and that's where you would die because of these monsters. But those stories were just made to keep people from going out there and being killed by a wild animal.
Yeah, exactly. See, and that's what I was kind of. I
That's
agree
how
with
stories
Emiliano.
evolve and build off.
But to me, it's like, oh, were you there to prove that? Like, it's like, I wasn't there.
It could be, yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
but-
Like you never, you like it all comes back to
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah, and
You're
just don't
never
what
gonna
you don't
know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Until you know, you never. Hopefully, you never happens, right? But you come
Hopefully
across
you
one.
don't find out.
Yeah, hopefully I don't want to fuck around and find out. But just how you were saying, like the story, like for example, like El Cucuy or some shit, like that Mexican lore, or like La Llorona type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's stories to keep the kids like from going to sleep and going to sleep early. You know, stuff that they
Yeah.
tell the kids to scare them or
Yeah.
whatever. And I feel because there's a lot of evil in this world, a lot of stuff we don't know, a lot of stuff we don't comprehend. Excuse me. So I feel like a lot of those type of peoples, like, in my opinion, I mean, it's just a thought, right? Obviously, I could be wrong. It's a stretch.
Yeah.
But like, let's say like for example, Slenderman, right? That used to be a
Oh,
creepypasta.
I know where you're going, yeah.
Yeah. It gets so popularized and people start talking about it more and more and more. It starts becoming a reality. You know what I mean?
So you're saying that like this energy of people talking about it materializes the entity itself.
Someone can conjure it. Someone can do some fucked up shit to make something like that a reality. I mean, you never know. I mean, I've never seen it. I don't want to see it.
Or maybe some sort of advanced species says, hey, they believe in that shit. That's what scares them. Let me take that.
And that's when we
fucking
come back to you never know.
Shape.
You know what I mean? But it all starts with stories, bro. It all starts with Bigfoot, all that fucking mamadas, you know, the Yeti and shit. And I mean, I wouldn't doubt that, like, okay, maybe there's like an actual big ass creature somewhere out there, or whatever. Maybe that we don't really have seen or whatever, or they're about to go extinct, ponle, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Recording.
Yeah.
Max is like, hold on, let me check.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
And then hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee. She good. But I feel like back to rolling the ball back again, to saying like people will make it popular, talk about it, and it can become a thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's making any fucking sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, then again, we don't know what we don't know. What if energy does materialize itself as something?
Exactly. And now, like, with all this witchcraft and all this like stuff from the Native Americans, and obviously there was a lot of people that like I said, did witchcraft and all that shit. You never know if there was some type of like a ritual that they did or something that like, or ate something or got them deformed, got them make them look all fucked up or something, and maybe that's where the Skinwalker was born. You really never know. You know what I mean? Or they fucked an animal or something and it looked human, like half human. Like, yeah, because you really never know how the origin came to be. You never know. It's just like Emiliano was saying, it could be this story to like not make the people come out of their shits. More than likely.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes a lot of
that's what
fucking
makes
sense
to us. Yeah.
But now you go on the internet and you try to investigate. The more you investigate, the more you start believing in a lot of stuff. And then sometimes you see some fake ass videos. Sometimes you see some like holy shit type of videos. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I just like believing in all that stuff. It's fun.
It's interesting as fuck.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude.
Keeps talking. Keeps
yeah,
talking.
like and then again, like to me, it's like once again, the more that I learn shit, dude, the more like honestly, the more incompetent that I feel. Like the more that I learn stuff, I'm like, wow, I don't know shit. Like I just don't know anything, and I feel so incompetent and like all these fields, and like I just feel like a weird, like okay, I know how to do me, and that's it. But like I don't know anything else, and I just feel dumb, bro, and retarded. I just feel,
not smart.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, shit could be out there, right?
It's because like honestly, bro, I do feel like there is some type of thing. Maybe not like a specifically skinwalker, right? I mean, like I said, I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to find out.
The thing is, like, for example, Emiliano, how would you explain my brother's scream that I heard inside the house, and I was not the only one that heard it, you know?
And you were both fully, completely awake, right? Like aware.
Yeah, we were watching, but we were both completely like awake.
Aware.
That it's unexplainable.
Right? So it's like then again, like I don't know what that was. I can only theorize from the little bits that I know of like, oh, it could be a demon because I've heard about demons. It could be a skinwalker because I've heard about a skinwalker. It could be a completely new thing. It could be something that we've never even talked about, like that we just don't know, but because we don't know what we don't know.
Shit, you gotta put that shit somewhere up here, dog.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Fuck yeah, I'm sorry. I'm knocking the fuck out, Max. My bad.
No, well, like I mean, we've already been at it like 2 hours, so we can go ahead and end this shit.
It's up to you, dog.
Yeah, let's go to Denny's.
Let's go ahead. For those
bro.
who don't know, we usually go to Denny's after every single podcast.
Yeah. Well, honestly, as always, thank you guys for being here. You guys take the time out of your precious day to come here and give this production your time. So thank you guys so much. It doesn't go unappreciated. I don't take it for granted. So thank you guys so much for that. I don't know if you guys want to plug anything in, your ads, anything.
Oh, wait.
What?
Austin.
Oh, yeah. Austin sent. Yeah, he wants a kiss. Thank you,
Don't edit it
Emiliano.
out.
Yeah. Well, you want to plug anything in?
As always, y'all can find me everywhere on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, that I'm now streaming there. So go check me out. Always on Mr. Diamond Duck, and on Instagram it's _ Mr. Diamond Duck _. Make sure y'all go check me out. I love you guys. Max, as always, thank you for being such a great host.
Yeah, a little bit. Emiliano, no?
Boring ass.
Mitch, when is your podcast starting? Where can they find your podcast soon?
Pretty soon. I think maybe like almost 2 months.
2 months. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like
very
2
soon.
months. You know, because I really do want to start as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to start already. Because the more, I mean, the whole point is like starting. Because if you don't, you're never gonna do anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. So I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
For
Let's
me to
get
actually
this.
start. You know, and actually grow my fan base.
Let's do it, bro.
You know? Yeah.
What's your Instagram at?
Oh, it's Mitch _14.
Bet.
So, yeah.
Nice. He's
So
14 years
follow
old,
me
by the way.
there.
No.
Snapchat too. Louis Romero, LUIROMO10. Yeah.
Snapchat.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys for watching this first episode of the new studio, first episode of season 2. And we'll see you guys next time.
Love y'all.
you.
Take care.